Salute to the Most High, the real internal spiritual father, y'all. Not that colonial stuff. You know what I'm saying? Not that plantation stuff. You know what I mean? Hey, man, trolls only God and your mama can love you. You know I got to hit you with the one time. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I say one time. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I say one time. Yeah, yeah, yeah. All right. Hey, two salutes to the Most High. We gonna get into this, y'all. I found a very interesting debate with Marquette on YouTube. Um, and his debate was basically covering the same premises that I try to cover with my people and even good white folks who's not racist, okay, who does not subscribe to racism. Notice I said good white folks, all right, because man, we see this world. We know what white people do, but good white folks don't move that way. All right. So no racism here. Safe space. Everybody gets love. Completely content of character. All right. But very interesting debate between Marquette, covering the same premises and the dynamics of what I've been covering with people for like the past 2 or 3 days. And actually, I do these videos or short every Sunday intentionally because that is the most, excuse me, that's the most spiritual day for people who go that direction. Now, within this debate, some of the storylines that he took were very accurate. Very, very accurate. And listening to Dwayne, shout out to Dwayne, that's the brother he was actually debating. And we're gonna listen to it. We're gonna listen to it, but I'm gonna give my take on it first. Judging by the answers that Dwayne was given, all I heard was brainwash, indoctrinated, no self-accountability. Okay? That's what I heard. Believe anything you hear when the truth is there to debunk the fictional lies, you know what I'm saying, that you're moving on, that you're believing, that you're feeding yourself. So with no further ado, I'll actually wait for a few more people to get in here. You know what I mean? And we'll get this thing crack-a-lacking. I'll wait for a few more people to come in and we'll get this thing crack-a-lacking, man. Because I want everyone's opinion on this. And this is no shade at anyone's walk of faith, belief, no nothing. I just want to have a conversation. I want people's opinion on this platform. I tell people all the time, we're not all going to agree, but everyone's opinion is at least food for thought. If we're open-minded like we say we are, it's at least food for thought. As we come in, let's hit that like button, subscribe button. I got something very interesting to share with y'all. You know what I mean? And I think I'm just going to go ahead and get into it, I'm going to go ahead and get into it. There you go.
This time with a debate. This is based on a clip that was shared of a black male protecting a white supremacist who hates black people from being dealt.
And that was, I believe his name was Jake Lang. I think he was a January 6er as well, but let's get into it.
With. And then there were a multitude of black Christians who came out of the woodworks with all sorts of strange comments. One is here for you. I'm going to yield the floor for him to introduce himself, and then we will engage the conversation.
First of all, thank you for having me on your show. Like your content. Follow me for.
As we come in, kings and queens, ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, hit that like button. We want to get more people into the conversation, get more opinions. And I'm definitely going to need my moderator. So if you're a moderator, I expect you to come in hitting that like button. You know what I mean? Salute to everybody.
A year now. Like your content, like what you're doing. My name is Dwayne Davis, coming out of Detroit, Michigan. Yeah, I didn't make a comment. I just DM'd you.
Oh, you did not make a comment. Your direct message reads debate, and then the response is, what exactly would you like to debate? And then you reply, quote, why is it that when black people boldly stand on God's word, end quote, they are treated as if they become the enemy of black people.
A Science and Kirk success story.
We don't need a commercial, y'all. We don't need a commercial. So far, so good. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Marquette.
Huh. That's curious. Well, I guess we'll start there then. And at some point soon, we'll look at this video. But let's dig in.
All right, let's take time out to hit that like button, subscribe button, please. Let's take time out to hit that like button and subscribe button. I'm going to go back to this, and I want to have a discussion with everyone. But come on, man. It's like coming in someone's home and not wiping your feet on the carpet. You know, let's be genuine. Let's hit that like button. It's not going to cost you a thing. You know what I mean? It's not going to cost you a thing. Hit that like button, please.
Into that.
Thank you.
Before we get going, are you a Christian?
Yes, I'm a Christian. Been a Christian since my birth. I did straight away at one point. Went into a lot of other things. I did look into Islam, Hebrew Israelite, more Science Temple. I kind of digged in a lot of other things, but Christ brought me back to the scriptures and to the word, and I'm able to understand it more now.
Christ brought you back.
Yeah, Jesus. Yeah, led me back.
Jesus. Interesting. Huh. There are a couple observations I can make of all religious people. Number one, that they are dishonest. Number two, that they lack emotional intelligence, or they're weak-minded, however you like to phrase that. There's also a third one I'll save for later. But the reason that we start with they're dishonest is because you assign behaviors, personality, and motives to a fictional, non-existent being. Number three, they're mentally ill. So you say Jesus brought you back. Jesus doesn't exist. So that will make you a liar. That will make you mentally ill. And then the reason that you rely on Jesus is because you can't hack it. You can't cope in this world without this idea of this other thing that supports and cares for you. It's like a sky daddy that's always there for you in your psyche because you don't believe in yourself.
As we come in, ladies and gentlemen, kings and queens, brothers and sisters, with all due respect, please hit that like button. It's not going to cost you a thing. It generates this live through the algorithm to draw more people in. The more people, the more opinions, the better the conversation. Everyone's opinion is food for thought. Whether you're a Christian, whether you're a Muslim, whatever. I want to hear from everyone. Let's be fair. This is a safe space. We're not going to slander anyone. We don't tolerate that. But we do seek to tell the truth. We seek knowledge. And things aren't always going to go our way or to our perspective, but to at least have an open mind and to be able to think outside the box, it's important, ladies and gentlemen. So please hit that like button. Please. Please, ladies and gentlemen. You're not going to find too many genuine people online. I'm genuine about this. I'm genuine. And I want to have a very intellectual conversation. And, I respect my platform. I want it to always be respectful. And I want it to be a solace for everyone. It's not just based on skin color or what you believe. It's just based on humanity, right versus wrong. All right? Right versus wrong. Hit that like button, please.
Enough. And so fundamentally, we know that you're lying because you're making up things, kind of like a child believing in Santa Claus. And I don't say that to insult you. I just say that as a point of fact. You're lying about things. Like you said, Jesus brought you back. Jesus did not bring you back.
So what do you believe in? Let's go back from there.
Doesn't matter. We're not here to debate Marquettism. We're here to debate what you said. And your statement is, why is it that when black people boldly stand on God's word, they're treated as if they've become the enemy of black people? And this is a good question. Well, when you say God's word, you're referring to what you learned in your Christian religion and the Christian religion that you have, and you can lie about it, but it came from your enslaver. And so you're practicing what was taught to you by your enslaver, and that's why you've become the enemy of black people, because your enslaver was, in fact, the enemy of black people.
AAA presents Happily Ever After.
How many agree? How many disagree?
Travel sites.
So far, How many agree? How many disagree? I want to hear from Christians. I want to hear from atheists, non-believers, spiritual people like me. I don't care if you do voodoo. You know what I mean? I want to hear from everyone. I want to hear from everyone. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Navy SEAL 2K? Navy SEAL 2K. What's up, my man? You know what? I usually keep Snoop around because y'all come in here with this Snoop. I'm ready for y'all, man. I'm ready for y'all, man. Y'all know how I do up in here, man. I'm ready for y'all, man. We got old Snoop Loop. I invited Snoop to the show too, man. We got old Snoop Loop, man. I always invite Snoop to the show. Y'all hit that like button for Snoop, man. We finna crip walk right on through. Let me stop, man. Hey, man, y'all hit that like button, man. Y'all hit that like button, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all hit that like button. We gonna rock this thing out, man. We gonna rock this thing out. I even invited Snoop, man. I ain't got nowhere for Snoop to sit. I gotta get Snoop a chair, man. I got to buy Snoop a chair. You know what I'm saying? We'll sit Snoop. Snoop, sit up, man. You know what I'm saying? Snoop don't smoke so much he leaning. You know what I'm saying? Sit up, Snoop. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Let's get back into this, though. Salute and shout out to you. As you come in, please hit that like button. Please hit that subscribe button. Let's have a conversation based on intellect, no disrespect to anyone. We're not going to allow any disrespect to anyone. You know what I mean? We're going to talk like some human beings, man. We're going to have some conversations, man. We're going to do what our lawmakers can't do. We're going to meet at the round table and we're going to have a discussion. We're going to still, come in love, treat everybody with love. We're going to agree to disagree. You know what I'm saying? How you doing, Tyron Newsom? Hey, that's my guy. Hey, you showed out this morning, man. You showed out this morning. Glad to see you back. Hey, we getting into this, man. Y'all let me know what you think. Hit that like button, subscribe button as you come in. Hey, look, my man, the first moderator to show up, man. They always calling me Snoop, so I invited Snoop to the show. You know what I'm saying? I invited Snoop to the show. All right. As a veteran, I can't be Christian because God demands to shatter the infants of our enemies against the rock. That doesn't fly with me. All right, Navy SEAL 2K. Navy SEAL 2K is signing off. That's what I like, man. That's what I like. And you know what? I agree with you. But I'm going to kind of keep this about Marquette and Dwayne here. But I'm prepared. You know what I'm saying? Navy SEAL, just based on that, you know what? I hope you subscribe because you are now a moderator. You know, Tyron to tell you. You know what I'm saying? Mr. Tyron Newsom up there tell you, I like good minds, good questions, people who think outside the box, and you just displayed that. So let's rock.
Okay. First off, I'm not religious. I know you said, because since I follow Jesus, I'm religious. Jesus never told us to be religious people. He just told us to be holy. But there is evidence of fact that God did die, and he resurrected, and he rose again
It's
on
very
the third
common
day.
that it's common.
Okay, now we've got a discussion going. MJE6486 just signed off and said, Navy SEAL, not true. That's bizarre. MJ, why is that not true? Why does that have to be bizarre? Navy SEAL says, what isn't true? I want to know too. I mean, I want to get to the premises of this because it's going to open everything up. Y'all say Snoop. That's why I got Snoop sitting here, man. Y'all caught, that's my childhood nickname. Everybody swear we look alike. You know what I'm saying? Everybody swear we look alike. All right, let's go. All right, Tony Hawkins say, believe, lie. Look at the word. Not sure what he meant by that, but let's get into it, man, because Marquette covers some great things here, man.
Common that people say
What's
that they're
up,
not
Trevor?
religious. This is like a trendy thing. Where did you get your idea of Jesus from? Did it come from your own mind?
No, I was actually taught it, from birth. I was
You were taught a
to,
religion from a book.
I wasn't taught religion. I was taught the word of God. It's two different things. Religion
Oh, is
is
it?
man-made. Yeah, religion is man-made.
Oh,
Religion
it's
is
man-made. Religion
yeah,
is man-made.
religion is man-made. Yeah, traditions, customs.
All right, Blue says, what's up, Blue? Blue says, I'm a Christian, but I only go once or twice a month. I enjoy meeting new people in my community, and that's really what I go for, is the community aspect of church. Awesome channel. Thank you, brother. I hope you subscribe, you know what I mean? And you come in here with grace and stuff, you know what I'm saying? And bro, I'm gonna make you a moderator too, man. I'm gonna make you a moderator too. You know what I'm saying? I'll make you a moderator too. All right, here we go. Tyrone, On this channel, first off, we don't use that N word, and I want to keep my channel because I'm eligible for monetization now. You know what I mean? So we got to change our lingo up. If you notice, I say brothers and sisters, kings and queens, right? You know what I'm saying? That's what I say. Brothers and sisters, kings and queens, ladies and gentlemen. You know, we got to broaden our vocab because I don't subscribe to that N word and I don't appreciate being called that N word, my man. You know what I'm saying? I don't appreciate that. But you say you're going to start booking shows for Snoop Dogg and use me. Hey, that's what's up, man. I do a hell of a Cat Williams impression too. You'll probably hear it sometime doing this live. You know what I'm saying? But I rock with you, Tyrone. I just don't rock with that N-word, my man. I don't rock with the N-word. I don't rock with African American. You know what I'm saying? I'm conscious over here. I know the truth. Navy SEAL. So what is wrong about so we're gonna get into this. Let let this play real quick.
Like created by man, right?
Right, yeah.
Kind of like a Bible would be created by man, right?
But no, it's created by God.
Oh, was the Bible created by God?
Yes.
Oh, interesting.
It just man wrote the words, but it's still led it by the Spirit. See,
oh, men wrote the words.
Yeah, but it's still led by the Spirit of God.
Created by God, though. But you said men wrote the words.
Yeah, by the Spirit of God, though.
Okay, so I said, was the Bible created by God? And then you said yes, and then I said, really? And then now all of a sudden you switch up really quickly, and you said, but men wrote the words.
Salute to everyone. Salute and respect, man, to everyone. You know what I'm saying? So happy to see everybody, man. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. And I like how we keep it peaceful in here. And that's what I aim for. You know what I mean? So if you're a moderator, help a brother out. You know, we're going to keep the peace. But everyone's opinion is at least food for thought. I don't care what walk of life you come from. You know, I don't care what your faith-based belief system is. What we have in common is we're all human and we all have free will to believe what we want to believe. But are we genuine and humane enough to actually gather in the same space, keep a safe space, lead by example, and have a discussion? All right. Bless you too, bro. Bless you too. Bless you too. Okay. What's that? Toy Cooper? Toya? I can't really see from here. My bifocals are failing me. You know what I'm saying? But salute. Let's get back into it, y'all. Hit that like button, please. Let's get this thing moving through the algorithm. Let's get it moving through the algorithm. We've already got discussions going on here in the chat, and I'm going to catch up on those discussions. But these are our talking points right here. You know, so I have to let this play because this is what we're reacting to. This is our talking point. All right, like button, please. Like and subscribe, ladies and gentlemen, kings and queens, brothers and sisters. Let's go. Truth tellers,
and in fact, the books of the Bible are named after. They're named after
men.
Men, yes.
Yeah.
And in fact, you know, men put the Bible together. Are you aware of that?
Yes.
So men made the Bible. Do you get how that adds up?
Yeah.
You do get that. Okay, all right. So that's my whole point is you guys are liars. See, fundamentally, you cannot be religious and be honest and have integrity. You are forced to lie to validate your fairy tales, which fall apart very quickly. You said God made the Bible, and then all of a sudden we find out that man made the Bible, man put the Bible together, man wrote down the Bible. Hell, the stories, the books of the Bible are named after men. And in fact, would you also concede that there are an infinite number of versions of the Bible? Some people say the Bible's
I got to read this because Navy SEAL had a call out by, it was MJ, I believe. All right. So Navy SEAL answers using the scriptures. Navy SEAL says, so what is wrong about Psalms 137:9 when it says, happy is the one who seizes your infants and dashes them against the rocks? Love by above. What did you say, love by above? They done retracted your message. Love by above. How could they detract your message? You never really say bad things. That's why I say we have to learn to talk in code here and say things differently. Because, listen, when your channel draws attention, they monitor heavy. For context, there is a lot of different versions of the English Bible. That right there, Blue, should be evidence alone of why it should be even harder to believe some of these things. You know, if there's one word, okay, I can argue that the Quran has never been rewritten, retranslated, and it is like one of the oldest religions. And I'm not a religious person. I don't subscribe to religion, you know. Okay, well we will see. Like I
Missing
say,
books?
everyone's opinion is at least
Yeah,
food for
I
thought,
hear that.
loved by
I hear that
above.
as well.
Gotcha.
People, yeah, like in the NIV version, is it NVI, whatever, one of the new versions.
Yes.
In the King James version, tell you that God is leaving us to prepare us mansions, and in the NIV it says rooms. So like, yeah, they definitely take things out the Bible, you know.
Yes.
I mean, but that's what the devil does. You know, that's what Satan does.
Oh, that's what
to
Satan
deceive, to
does.
deceive people. Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, it's all a spirit thing.
Oh.
Now he just touched on something. If this brother said anything that I will agree with throughout this debate, it's what he just said. All right. He said the devil will deceive you. And if you Google the devil's big, what did the devil do wrong in the Bible? It'll tell you that his biggest trick was deception. Trying to convince people who had free will. He didn't unalive anyone. He didn't cause anyone to suffer. He never lied. He always asked permission. And no, listen, I'm a son of a minister. I've been to Bible college. I've learned this stuff sitting up in seminary school under Pastor Joanne Reed and John Reed. You know what I mean? Real talk. So, like I say, you have to have an open mind. All right, 2K, I'll get to that, but this is going to start getting good. And I want to stop it at one of my talking points. As we come in, let's please hit that like button, ladies and gentlemen. I'm working. A lot of y'all say get a job. This is my job. This is my job. This past Monday, I got notified by YouTube that I was eligible for monetization. Have I monetized yet? No. Can I make money off of YouTube? Yes. And I didn't make it by not telling the truth and not being consistent. Ladies and gentlemen, whether you're Christian or not, whether you're Muslim or not, atheist or not, black or not, white or not, whatever, let's be genuine. Wipe your feet on my carpet, man. Hit the like button. It's not going to hit your back. We'll press charges if it hits your back, okay? Hit the like button. Hit the like button, please, and thank you, y'all. I don't want to continue this until we hit that like button. There's too many people in here. I want to have the discussion, and I will read everyone's comments. I want everyone to be heard. Everyone's opinions matter, no matter what walk of life you come from. No one's going to get disrespected, but can we be respectful and hit the like button, please? Let's generate this through the algorithm. Help me. I'll get everyone's opinion out there. Okay, I will allow no one to be disrespected. None of my moderators would allow anyone to be disrespected. And if I have any Christian moderators and you're hearing something you don't like, I still expect you to act in integrity and not allow anyone to be disrespected in this chat if they go against what you believe. Okay, that's how real we're going to keep it. We're going to keep it all the way authentic, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Keep this thing organic, well-rounded. Let's be sophisticated up in here. Please hit the like button. I'm going to wait a couple more minutes, Please hit the like button. Let's get through this. Let's have a discussion, man. The very things they tell you that you shouldn't discuss in public are the very things that I open my platform up to publicly to discuss. Because I want to prove that we can be mature enough, humane enough, open-minded enough, genuine enough, reasonable enough, loving enough, caring enough to have these discussions. And we're leading by example because we have a government that can't do that. We have nations that can't do that. Come on, ladies and gentlemen. Let's do this. All right, let's get back into it.
Oh, okay. Interesting. So anyway,
we have an inner man, and then we have the flesh.
Right. And what geniuses did you learn this stuff from?
Not geniuses. I just reading the Bible.
No, you'd have to be a genius to understand this stuff because I don't understand it at all because it doesn't make sense. So
I mean,
who
have
did you
you
learn
have
this
you
stuff from? Yes, I've
I
read it cover
mean,
to cover. In fact, I used to live stream reading the Bible directly, cover to cover. I also grew up Southern Baptist. So yeah, I've read the Bible many times.
what got you away from it?
I was never in it because it was always very clearly nonsense.
I mean, first of all, you got to believe. You know, you have to believe.
Oh,
Or
I see, I see, I see.
First off, you have to believe. Free will, you have to believe. This brother speaks truths, but the truths he speaks, he's not listening to his own convictions. You know what I'm saying? He's not listening to his own convictions. You know what I mean? He's not. I'm gonna get to everyone's comments. You know, let's get to the talking points.
You have to
I mean,
believe.
you got to
Just like in Santa Claus, right?
No, I
Like in
don't
Santa,
believe
you know
in
how
Santa.
kids
I
believe
don't
in
believe
Santa
in Santa.
Claus?
Well, I don't teach my children.
But you have to believe. That's the first part is you have to believe
Right, but that's
in Santa
man-made. I
Claus.
don't believe in that.
But God is also man-made. You just
No,
told
it's
me
not.
yourself that the book was put together by men. You just told me
Yeah,
that a
it was
little while
men that was
ago.
witnesses, and men that helped that was led by the
Witnesses of
Spirit to
what?
write the Bible.
But witnesses
Of
of
what
what?
of all the actions that happened here. Hillary.
You coming in the troll is an interesting use of a man's time as well. Can someone get roll trolls out of here, please? We're gonna have a mature debate. One of the moderators, go blue. One of y'all, can one of y'all get? Don't time them out. Get them off the channel. Remove them. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Let's go. I told you it's gonna be a safe space, man. We're not gonna do that.
And the sick. He's giving sight to the
Interesting.
blind.
Have you ever heard of fake news? You ever heard of
Yes.
fake news?
Yes.
Is that a real thing? Is there such thing as fake news?
Yes, it's always.
Okay. So if you can't believe news that is coming out today while you're alive, what makes you think that like a 3,000-year-old story is accurate? You see, it saddens me that you believe this stuff because I bet you're not a bad person, but stupidity is evil and it does evil. And you
I mean,
see,
the Bible does says his people should perish for the lack of their knowledge. So I mean,
Yes.
God does tell us about
Love by above. Love by above. Now I rock with you. I rock with you. But I'm solid. And I know you're solid too. You know, so I got to say this. Everyone is used to Christians cherry picking things out of the Bible to try to validate the Bible. All right? How can you validate the Bible outside of the Bible? So to a non-believer, right? Or to someone like Marquette, or to someone like me who has read the Bible from back to front many a times, all right? Like I said, my father was a pastor, all right? Mom, evangelist. I've been to seminary school. One thing a Christian can't do is validate the Bible outside of the Bible. You know how you validate that? If you can go back and you can find a mummy in Egypt still wrapped and preserved 1,000 years later, that's proof that Black Egyptians and their preservation was exquisite. It was on point. We can prove that. We've seen hieroglyphics. We can prove that. You can't see the wind, but you can feel it. So by you feeling it, you know that it's there. Okay? You can validate it. We have barometers. We see flags that fly, treetops move, grass blows. You know, we've seen birds soar through wind. You can't validate this stuff outside of these doctrines. So if someone doesn't believe in the tooth fairy, if they don't believe in Santa Claus, you know, there's no way that you're going to make them believe in a book by referencing a book. If I want to make you believe in Dr. Seuss and I want you to eat green eggs and ham, the only book I can use to validate green eggs and ham and Dr. Seuss is Dr. Seuss's Green Eggs and Ham. Everyone's not going to believe it. That is the free will. That is the free will. And I hear Christians say this all the time about free will. So let's not forget, you know, this is free will. It's free will. You know, that's what people believe. Okay, doesn't makes it true, doesn't make it law. That is your perception, your free will, your belief. So respectfully, we have to learn how to agree to disagree as well. Okay? Okay, so Navy SEAL goes, so love by above, how do you decide what parts of the Bible you ignore and put away? They put away lots of parts of this Bible. That's why I want to get into this. They defend this stuff and don't understand what they're actually defending. Okay? Watch this.
Stupidity all the time in the scriptures. Basically, a religion is a people, a culture.
And one of the first greatest examples came from Navy SEAL 2K about the babies being seized and, smashed against rocks. Watch this, because we're subscribing to stuff like this when you're a Christian. This is what you say, and I'm not trying to belittle anyone. I just want people to read the whole book. Because if you actually read the whole book, you'll realize that it's spellbinding. It possesses you. Listen.
A following that has their rituals, that had a tradition. This is how we live our life. So religion is how we live life. It's how we're going to live our life.
Say if you open a box of the Pacific
And again, religion, even in the Bible in Romans, it says that it's close to superstition. It's close to superstition. I'm spiritual. I'm not religious. And even in the Bible, God says, worship me in spirit and in truth. And there's many instances when God referred to himself as a spirit in the Bible. As a spirit. I know the Bible, y'all. That's why I'm comfortable having these conversations. And I'm tired of people arguing and bickering and downing each other and condemning one another and trying to send somebody to the pits of hell. And we should be able to have a discussion. We should be able to have a discussion. Oh, we're going to get into that, Navy SEAL. Not Navy SEAL, hold off. Oh, Navy SEAL is ready. Don't you go nowhere, Navy SEAL. I'm glad you're a moderator. Don't you go nowhere, Navy SEAL. Navy SEAL is ready. You are perfect for this. Navy SEAL, don't go nowhere. Don't go nowhere, Navy SEAL, because we're going to open this thing up, and I have a feeling you finna get it in. Hold up, Navy SEAL.
Is that correct? I don't think that's correct. I think a religion has to have a God, right? Doesn't it have to have a God?
Yes, some type of God. Some people think they're God. There's a lot of people out here that think they're God.
Well, yeah, but it has to have a God to it. So it's like you're using a word, but you don't know the definition of the word.
Yeah, I mean, I know the word. You're right, so they have to have a God.
I see. And the thing that I find very disheartening with your type is that you hate yourself so much and you believe so little in yourself as a black person, a black human, is that you run over to believe what the whites have taught you. And not even the whites in general. Yes, they did. These were the ones that enslaved your ancestors. And then they taught this mostly forcibly to your ancestors, and then your ancestors taught it.
If you know the story of Nat Turner, that is very accurate. What's up, Gary? What's up, Gary? You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Vision is the answer that which were manifest through the Holy Spirit to address generational gaps that were not perpetuating God's will for the human being. There are things in this Bible that y'all are labeling God's will that just simply cannot be of God. It cannot be of God. I respect everyone's opinion and thank you for your commentary, but this is how I know that people pick and choose and cherry pick through this Bible. Because if you actually read the whole Bible, back to front, cover to cover, Genesis from Revelations, there's no way that y'all miss this stuff that are about to come up. There is no way that you miss these things. Hey, what's good, Joseph? What's good?
Taught it to their children, and then their children passed the point.
Hey, there's lots of people in here, man. Respectfully, as you come into my house, can you at least wipe your feet on the carpet, man? Wipe your feet on the welcome mat by hitting that like button. Everyone's welcome. I'm not going to allow anyone to be disrespected, and I don't want anyone to be disrespectful. I just want to have a genuine conversation. I want to share opinions, and I tell everybody all the time, we may not agree, but everyone's opinion should at least be considered food for thought. Food for thought. Okay, here we have to think outside the box, ladies and gentlemen. We just can't manifest all those hostilities, y'all. We can't do that. Let's please hit that like button. Let's be adults. You know what I'm saying? Let's be adults. Let's be adults. You know, if you're an atheist, if you're a Christian, you know what I mean? If you're a Muslim, if you voted for Trump, if you want a Kamala, I don't care. That's none of my business. I just want to simply have a discussion. What we have in common is that we are human beings and we should be able to have a discussion. Let's lead by example, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to wait a little bit longer. I need to see those likes going up, please. I need to see those likes going up, please. I'm not doing this for nothing. I promise I'm going to read everyone's comments. We are going to get so deep into this, man. You know what I'm saying? We are going to get so deep into this. I promise. I promise. I need y'all to help me out by hitting that like button, please. Or you can take your likes back. It doesn't matter. You know, it doesn't matter. Please, ladies and gentlemen, I am eligible for monetization on YouTube. You know, I'm never going to come on here and feed you lies. I'm never going to allow anyone to be disrespected. Okay? But can we be respectful enough to wipe your feet on my welcome mat as you come into my home by hitting that like button, please? Moderators, y'all are going to have a serious job to do tonight by getting disrespectful people out of here. People that press their lifestyle, people that press their religion, people that condemn people because they're religious and all this stuff. I don't want any of that existing in the chat. We are going to keep this thing solely 100, man. 100, man. You know what I'm saying? I need to see some more likes, please. There's lots of people in here. Come on, ladies and gentlemen. If your like button isn't lit up on your phone, your laptop, or however you're listening to me, then you're one of the people that I am asking to please sincerely consider hitting that like button. Let's move this through the algorithm, ladies and gentlemen. Let's move it. Let's move it. This is a safe space, man. This is somewhere you can come and you can say what you can't say in public, and you're not going to be condemned. We don't bother to fit in because we work too hard to stand out. And a lot of y'all reference Jesus a lot. What if Jesus had bothered to fit in rather than standing out? We just had MLK Jr. Day. What if MLK Jr. had bothered to fit in rather than stand out? Come on, ladies and gentlemen. Come on, ladies and gentlemen. There's too many people in here for it to be just those few likes. Help a brother out.
You are so right, Pimpin'. It's funny you come in here and say that, Pimpin'. So if you ain't got nobody to hate on, feel free to hate on me. That is all I'm saying.
Hey, I like that, though. I like that. I like that. No, don't kick him out. Don't kick him out. That was dope. That was dope. That was dope about the Cat Williams and the Snoop thing. That was dope. Bring him back. That's why I did that. Bring him back. Bring him back. Oh, there he is. Okay. All right. I thought y'all kicked him out. I'm like, nah, man. You know what I'm saying? That wasn't offensive at all. I'm used to that, man. That's why I keep Snoop near me, man. That's why I keep Snoop near me. Y'all know Snoop don't never leave the house without y'all know, you know what I'm saying? But we like to have fun and laugh and chop it up too. What's good? What's good? All right, man. As soon as I can get up to 25 likes, I'm gonna start this back. I need 4 more likes. 4 more likes. And we can get into this conversation, ladies and gentlemen. You know what I'm saying? 4 more likes. It's all good, Go Blue. At least we know you're on your job, brother. You know what I'm saying? No, you're not being censored, love by above. You're not being censored, never that. You know what I'm saying? Never that. I told you everybody got a voice on this platform. I just need 4 more people to hit that like button. You know what I'm saying? It was actually a gift for my birthday 2 years ago from my job, and everybody called me Snoop. So my boss saw this in Walmart, and she bought it for me, and we did the whole what they call it, man, where you I don't know, they just kept hiding it everywhere every day. I had to go in and find it, and you know what I'm saying? There was different perks. He'd have blunts with him, or he'll have edibles with him. You know what I'm saying? Like it was nice, man. It was nice, man. It was nice, man. You know what I'm saying? If y'all know, my birthday is 2 days before Christmas, so no, that was nice. So Snoop has been with me ever since, man. You know what I'm saying? Snoop been with me ever since, man. I rock out with Snoop. You know what I'm saying? 4 more likes, ladies and gentlemen. Elf on the Shelf. There it is. Thank you, Alpha. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and make you a moderator, too, because you came in with the right energy. And I don't want you to get kicked off again. But, see, you got to be just like the rest of my moderators, though. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you got to bang first and ask questions later. I'll speak up for somebody and bring them back. But I need you to be like, hold on, who was the one that got you out of here? Go Blue. I need you to be like Go Blue. You got to be on it, because we ain't gonna deal with that disrespect. You know what I mean? We ain't gonna deal with it. You know what I'm saying? Bro, we can't get 4 more likes up in here so I can start this and get our talking points. Are we serious? Y'all that stingy and selfish? Huh? Y'all that stingy and selfish? God dog, what is it gonna cost you to hit the like button? What is it gonna cost you? It's free to hit the like button. 3 more. It's like a countdown. Can we get 3 more? Can we get 3 more? Nobody wants to work for free, ladies and gentlemen. I just told y'all I'm eligible for monetization. You know what I'm saying? I want plaques and stuff on my wall. I work hard, y'all. 2 more. 2 more. 2 more. What's up, K. Smith? You know what I'm saying? What's up, K. Smith? What's up, Miss Keikos? All right, we got 25. Let's get back into this. Thank you. Thank you. As we come in, please hit that like button, that subscribe button, you know?
Poison onto their children. And it eventually came to you. That's how you got your religion.
I'm already know. I know the roots. So
Yes. So you
what
got
do
your
you believe
religion
in, though?
from the white
So you don't have
Christians
no
who enslaved you.
So what
You got
religion
your-
do you believe in?
Listen, you already asked me then. I told you we're arguing what you presented to debate. So we have
Yeah, I
to
know.
start
I
with
just
your
wanna know-
religion. We have
I
to
mean,
start with your
I
religion.
told you I believe in Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ
Yes,
is Lord.
but
that's my
do you realize that you got that Jesus Christ from the whites who enslaved your ancestors and they were Christians? Are you aware of that?
Yeah, okay, I'm aware of that.
You're aware of that.
It doesn't
Okay.
it doesn't matter though. You know what I'm saying?
It doesn't matter that these
No, it
people
doesn't.
were Christians and that they enslaved your ancestors. That's fine.
I mean, people always use the Bible.
Why wouldn't that matter? Okay, talking point. Oh, now we Snoop Chappelle. But y'all got all kind of names for me. I done heard Scat Williams. I done heard Snoop Dogg from Timu. You know what I mean? All right, K. Smith says that's not true. How is that not true, K. Smith? And listen, no one.
You can use Bible for evil and
We're
good.
not going
That's
to
how
be
you do it.
disrespectful. One of the things I say all the time on my platform is everyone's opinion, whether we agree or disagree, it is at least food for thought. And the fact that all of us are human and we have free will, you know, everyone should demand respect. So let's be respectful at all times. All right. So if I question you, I'm not being respectful. I'm disrespectful. Okay. Nothing like that. Not to be condescending, but just to elaborate and drive some points home. Like I say, if you're a believer, I want your opinion. If you're a non-believer, I want your opinion. You know what I'm saying? All right. K. Smith says, yes, the Bible was rewritten. All right. Navy SEAL says, why wouldn't they have slaves? The Bible allows it. True. Navy SEAL already know you waiting to cook. Ethiopians were Christians before Europeans. Every time people say that, y'all do not understand that you are buying into a whitewash history. That is like believing that all blacks came from Africa, that there was nobody black indigenous here in this land when colonialism touched down, and the world is 70% melanated. This is what I mean by thinking outside of the box. This is what I mean by thinking outside. The oldest Bible doesn't mean, listen, that did not touch Ethiopia until colonization. You cannot bypass Constantine, the first council of Nicaea, 325 AD. You cannot bypass Constantine when Jesus was written into divinity. You can't. So a lot of people say that in Ethiopia and Africa, homie, I'm not African. I don't subscribe to African American, the N word, none of that. Let's talk about right here. Indigenous, right here, America. My lineage goes back to America, not Africa. And this is why a lot of y'all subscribe to this stuff, man. You're brainwashed. I can tell from the way you speak. You're here in America. Your mom or your grandma, your great grandma always told you that y'all had Indian in your family or in your blood, or somebody in your family got Indian hair. But they're going to convince you to believe that you are from Africa. And your whole lineage traces back right here to this land. Come on, man. Come on now. Come on, man. Come on, man. See? You're a Cherokee, but you're sitting here defending a colonial religion used to enslave people of all nations. And the first thing you do is revert back to Africa and claim to be an African American when the term itself is only 36 years old, given to us through the last reclassification of indigenous black people by Jesse Jackson in 1988. I am older than the term African American. But the first thing you opened up with was, well, the Bible was the oldest Bible is in Ethiopia. I don't care about Ethiopia. I've always been in America. My people are from here. You understand what I'm saying? So we have to change the way we think. That's why I agree with some of the things that Marquettes says. Let's go. I'm loved by above. I'm going to get in your comments. Well, let me read this one. I wish I could really go in what I know. Unfortunately, I have to go for tonight. Be blessed and know all truth will be revealed. You will see Christ's return. All knees will bow. There's still people in the graveyard still waiting on Christ to return. You know, there's still people in the graveyard. I can't subscribe to Jesus. The slave ship was called the good Jesus. I can't subscribe to that. I've already taught y'all that there was more than one Jesus in the Bible. And y'all are defending this stuff. You know what I mean? No one came from anywhere. Hey, Christ. Hey, Christ. 8547. See, that's what I mean. I study. You know what I'm saying? I study. No one came from anywhere, but lies were told. Have you ever heard of the Eraser Act? Have you ever heard of the $5 Indian Act? Have you ever heard of the Trail of Tears? Have you ever heard of any of this stuff? This is all whitewashed history. People were conquered here when colonialism touched down right here on this land before it was even called America. They conquered people. They boxed people in. They shipped people out to other nations. Believe it or not, Africa bought slaves as well. It doesn't mean that they were African slaves traveling here. It was indigenous tribal black Indians being shipped out to Africa for sale. It was all property. All property. But let's go. Let's go. Let's get back into this. Okay, I see somebody here say, all right, hold on. M_MCIN. We was engines. Okay. So we got to tell the truth, y'all. So if you know better, you do better. We have to tell the truth. I like that, man. I like that. I'm going to make you a moderator. I like people that can tell the truth and think outside the box, man. You know what I'm saying? Go to Mike TV on YouTube. Go to Mike TV. Or maybe you never listened, you know what I'm saying? I'm not being condescending. You didn't listen to history itself when let me get this right. Christopher Columbus left accounts when he got here in 1492, that when he arrived, not only Egyptians, but black, copper-colored tribal people and settlers were here as well. So what makes us indigenous is anything that was here upon their arrival, because we have proof that Europeans came by boat. They are Westerners. England, UK, Britain, Rome, even Portugal and Spain was in this, man. Even Mexico was a part of this. Right, his story. I like that, moderator. I like that. Let's go now. I knew everybody couldn't be asleep. I know somebody got to be woke up in this thing. I know somebody know the truth. You know what I'm saying? I know somebody know the truth. Let's go. I'm down with that. Let's hit that like button, y'all. So that's the first thing. We were here first, y'all. They landed here. We were already here. How are you going to allow someone to tell you that you're African American and Jesse Jackson himself is Cherokee Indian? He was a political figure, a He was tokenism. He was used just like Obama. So you're going to let somebody who's not from here call you an African American, and we have proof that they came and conquered and they're just Americans. And you don't understand how you're brainwashed here? You don't understand how they have twisted this and brainwashed and indoctrinated people, man? Indoctrinated us. We weren't called African American before 1988. You want to know what we were called? Black and the N-word. I'm 48, homie. I'm 48. I remember. We were called black and the N-word. And I put the N-word in there just to really be real about it. But we were labeled black. Black what? Black Americans. Black Americans. But if you don't want to pay reparations to the lineage of the people that these colonizers enslaved and used and shipped out for sale as property while we were falling under cattle laws of 3/5 of a human being, then you know what you do? You constantly reclassify those people to keep them unaware of who the hell they really are. And you feed them a whitewashed religion to make them think that someone is coming to save them, so that you keep, all you're doing is feeding their need to constantly need other people. And you wonder why black people make excuses. You wonder why we become complicit, because we've been taught to wait on something that's not for us. That's not for us. All right, good night, Jewel. Good night. Good ship Jesus. See? Somebody knows.
No, Pimpin', this is not Cat Williams, but if you want me to sit in for him, I can do a damn good Cat Williams, Pimpin'. That is all I'm saying.
I don't mind being entertaining. I learned this through reading. I learned this through reading common sense. I'm a historian. I love to read. I go back and I search and I search and I search. Y'all can subscribe to the Black Chronicles. Go subscribe to the Black Chronicles on YouTube. Learn your history, man. Most of y'all ignore your history because your grandparents grew up telling you that you had Indian in your blood. But you're so brainwashed from white supremacy that they're going to convince you that you're African. And the way that they're using African isn't the way that we use African. They're using African just to say black. It's the motherland of blacks. So we just got to be from Africa. No, the world is 70% melanated. Choctaw, okay. So we know about the Arrows. We know about all of that. See, here we go. We know about the Black Seminoles. Here we go. Neil 34 says, I know I'm not African. That's why I don't subscribe to the African American stuff. And that's why I chose to react to this specific debate right here, so that we can have this specific conversation. This is why I wanted to remain respectful, y'all. Educational, informational, and respectful, y'all. Respectful, y'all. Let's go. Let's get back into this. Let's get heavy on those likes, moderators. Let's tell people to get these likes up, please. Where's the brother that say I know him? Okay, you're a moderator now. I don't know if you're a brother or a sister. Let's say individual. I don't see a picture, so I just say individual. Respect, for sure. You know what I'm saying? Respect. All right. Huggy Bear says, I'm 2% white Jamaican with 2% margin of error. You know what I mean? That's what I'm... So again, are you going to let someone call you something that you're not when you know exactly what you may be? Huh? That's what I'm saying. It doesn't matter what color Christ was. Let's not bring colorization into this. And if we say he's black, does that justify the fact that it was still written by colonizers that Jesus was not a divine entity until the First Council of Nicaea 325 AD by Constantine? That is not going to change. The good ship Jesus is never going to change. The fact that there's more than one Jesus in the Bible is never going to change. Never going to change. We have to start infiltrating the truth, y'all. Engineering the truth, not just going off of what people tell us, because listen, our parents, this was passed down to our parents as well. This is indoctrination. This is the truth era right here. The lies should have quit when the internet hit. There's nothing that you can't find out if you really want the truth. There's nothing that you can't find out. But a lot of us are conditioned not to doubt. We stand on that free will. They built that fear up in you. A lot of people don't want to leave the plantation, man. A lot of people want to stay on that plantation. That's what separates me and other conscious woke people from the rest of the world. Damn that plantation.
Well, then maybe the Bible's not a good thing then if you can use it for evil.
I mean, people use it for. I mean, that's what the slave masters do. Is people doing it today?
Aha.
I mean, you can.
Then maybe the Bible's not good.
No, I just think people just don't understand it. You know.
Christ 8547. Again, you're just here defending the Bible. If you do your due diligence, you'll know that you just put an asinine comment here. You just put, once again, Jesus' divinity began in the Old Testament before Nicene Council and before Constantine. That is not true. Jesus did not exist. Everything was based off of Osiris, Horus. There were 16 other saviors. All of them had the same birthday. All of them was born of virgins. All of them was deceived by one of their disciples. All of them were resurrected. It's borrowed. Jesus was not written into divinity until 325 AD by the Council of Nicaea. Before then, it was Serapis Christos. I know exactly what I'm saying, and you don't. Serapis Christos was the first Caucasian European pharaoh of Egypt. And those black Egyptians got tired of worshiping an aluminum-built statue of a white man, Serapis Christos, also wearing a crown on his head. Google it, ladies and gentlemen. Also wearing a crown on his head. And they met on the 325 AD at the Council of Nicaea, and Constantine kicked Arius from Alexandria. They kicked him out because he stood up and he was telling the people that this was not a divine entity. They ostracized him from that meeting and later wrote Jesus into divinity as God's son. Again, the Council of Nicaea, 325 AD. So your comment is not accurate. You're not talking to a dummy. You're not talking to a dummy. And see, that's why I do the research, because some people aren't going to do it. And that's why I like to have reasonable conversations. I don't push my knowledge out on people. I wait and I respond with knowledge. Jesus Christ and Caesar Borgia both look just alike. Explain why they stole the identity of a Greek Caesar Borgia, since you're going to bring up the Greek right here, and call him Jesus Christ. Don't worry, I'll wait. Now, somebody Google Caesar Borgia, Borgia, and look at the picture of Jesus Christ as well. You know what I'm saying? God ain't going to punish me for nothing. I don't live in that fear. Somebody get that clown out of here. I tried. Somebody get Yucky out of here. Yucky, whatever his name is. You know what I'm saying? One of the moderators. Please get him out of here. Ban him. Don't time him out. Ban him. Get him out of here. I'm not funny by a long shot. I'm honest, and I'm not afraid to speak the truth because I do research. I expect you to have that fear. You were taught not to doubt. You think that you're just going to die and go to hell after you already die. Brother, you know how stupid you sound? Do you know how it sounds to think that God is going to send you to hell for not believing in Jesus, and the devil is going to punish you for not believing in Jesus, when Lucifer himself was casted out of heaven with 3/5 of the angels, or 2/5 of the angels, something like that? You know what I'm saying? For not believing the same thing. So the devil is going to punish you for not being good to God. You know what I'm saying? The devil is going to punish you for not being good to God. Come on, man. Thank you. The devil is going to punish you for not being good to God. Come on, man. Come on, man. Why would the devil the devil will probably pop a cold and be like, man, hey, what did you do? You know, come on, man. And furthermore, the devil did nothing wrong in the Bible. God did it all. God did it all. The devil did absolutely nothing wrong in the Bible but convince people that he was not real or attempt to deceive people to rebel against God. God did all the unaliving. God unalived those babies. God destroyed the world by water. God did that. Over 2.4, 2.8 million people perished under God. All those wars were God. All those grapes on those women were God. All the bad, sinful talk about sin first entering the world through a woman, God. All those women rights y'all are still fighting for right now in that Bible, God. Slavery, God. Come on, man. Come on, man. Y'all ain't read that damn Bible. Y'all ain't read that damn Bible. You cherry pick through it. That's why everybody know the same damn verses. Cause if you read it all the way, you know I ain't lying.
You know, a lot of people.
Oh, so you think that you're smarter than the white enslavers who were able to organize the transport of millions of human beings across the Atlantic Ocean and then organize mass labor and create one of the most dynamic economies in the world? You're smarter than them. You understand Christianity better than they do? Is that what you're saying?
Maybe, yeah.
You have to be insane. You really have to be insane.
No, but,
you really have to. You can't be that arrogant that you think that you're smarter than they are.
No.
Like you can't possibly think that. You think they didn't understand Christianity, but you do.
Listen, Calvin Hilltop, I like what you just said. Welcome to the moderator family, homie. Welcome to the moderator family. If I make you a moderator, please subscribe. Please go to your notification bell, put it on all so that you get notifications when we go live on this channel. Because, see, we always want to be surrounded by real people. Christ 8547. What? I don't want y'all to boot Christ 8547, okay? Because they're doing the only thing that they were taught to do, which is take up for the Bible. They're not going to go outside of the Bible and really validate anything. What? Hold on. That's a lie. God did not do that. You all said that God has no hand or feet. You fool. God did. God did do it. See, here we go. Here we go. I don't know whether to let Derek, we're going to let you stick around to be schooled. You know, I always like one uninformed individual, you know what I'm saying, to stay around. Maybe we can change your perception of things.
Yes, I believe I do. Yes.
And they didn't.
Yeah, they did.
Right.
They knew what to play.
You know what? Damn that. Derek, let's have this conversation. Derek, who is responsible for the great flood in the Bible? Derek, the fall of Jericho. Derek, Job. Who killed Jesus? Who unalived Jesus? Huh? The Samson story, the Pharisees and the Philistines and the Levites and all of these. Who? Who ordered these wars? Who unalived these people? Who bought that famine? Who bought those plagues? Who did it? Because nowhere in the Bible does it say Lucifer did it. Nowhere in the Bible does it say Satan did it. Nowhere. Find an excerpt. Find a scripture and put it in here. If it said the devil did it, put it in here. If you can find a scripture saying the devil unalived anybody in the Bible, put it in here and I'll erase my damn channel. Put it in here. Put it in here. When you ain't read the Bible, then you ain't read the Bible. That's all God did was unalive people in the Bible. That's all God did was unalive people in the Bible. And Job didn't do that. The devil went and asked God if he could tempt Job. And he told him that, come on, man. Come on, y'all better know y'all better know it before you defend it.
They knew what to play on. They definitely knew what to play on.
When life gives you overripe bananas,
Okay, Navy SEAL 2K says, Derek, he unalived thousands of children in Egypt. Yes, he did. If you give anyone credit for good or bad outside of God, you don't believe. You right. I don't believe that. I don't believe that God in the Bible, Calvin. I don't believe that, no. And if you read it to fully comprehend, you wouldn't believe it either. And all of it is based on astrology, my man. We're not talking about the Quran. We're talking about Christianity, Derek. We're not talking about the Quran, brother. We're talking about Christianity. Even in the title, it says Christianity. It says Christianity. We can get to the Quran. I really don't have anything bad to say about the Quran. I've read the Quran. The Bible, the Quran even tells you that in order for God to have had a son, he had to have sex with the woman, correct? In the Quran, they believe that Jesus was just the highest prophet. Correct, Derek? Correct, Derek? What you mean? So God gave him permission, fool? So Derek just said, hey, you just said the devil went and asked God, meaning he saw God's permission. Yes, the devil went and asked God, but who gave the authoritative yes for those things to happen? Who took the life of Job's children? Not the devil. God did, in an attempt to prove that Job would still remain faithful and not curse him. For he's a very jealous God, remember? Come on, man. Boy, you sound like a... Derek, get off the plantation, brother. Come on, Derek. Come on, Derek, I'm not even going to read any more of your comments because this is like so unintellectual at this point. You know, I even got somebody in the chat right here saying that's true because they know I'm telling the truth. It was God that gave the permission. Satan couldn't do it without it. God didn't suggest anything. He said, have you considered my faithful servant Job? Have you considered? He told him who to test. Have you considered my faithful servant Job? Come on, man.
When life gives you overripe bananas,
Come on, man. Y'all are taking, boy, y'all really don't know the stuff that's in that book that y'all are subscribing to, man.
So it hurts me that you're still enslaved. You're still a slave. You see,
I'm not a slave at all.
That's all the devil did in the Bible was tempt. So if I tempt you to take your own life, in return, who takes your life if you listen to me? You did it. I just tempted you. There's no conviction. I don't have to do time for any of that. You do. I'm still breathing, and I tempted you and convinced you. You went against your own free will and your own solid judgment. The devil did nothing wrong. When he told Adam and Eve, if you eat from this tree of life, a tree of knowledge, I believe it was, you know what I mean? Then you'll see the truth. When they ate that, they realized they were naked and went and hid behind a bush. They got knowledge and realized that they were naked, they were humiliated, and they hid behind a bush. The devil didn't lie. The devil told the truth. And I'm going just off of reading the Bible. Not believer or unbeliever and all of that different crap and all them titles. Just comprehension alone. It's just I have the courage and the guts and the nuts to say it. I don't live in that fear. I don't live in that fear. Who planted that tree? God did. Where's that scripture in the Bible? Why would God not want you to have knowledge, my man? That same Bible says study to show thyself approval. But yet God wouldn't want you to eat off that tree of knowledge. How do you study and not gain knowledge? Why would he say study to show thyself approval and then tell you not to eat of a tree of knowledge? Come on, brother. Come on, brother.
You are a slave, and you're enslaved in your mind.
No, I'm not a slave.
You're enslaved in your mind.
No,
And
I'm not a slave.
Derek, you're
You are
enslaved.
enslaved in your mind.
Y'all possessed.
Cursed be Canaan, a servant of servants shall he be until his brethren. Sounds like you're Canaan.
No, Canaan killed his brother.
That's Genesis 9:25. Sounds like you're Canaan.
No, Canaan killed his brother, though, right?
You
No,
sound like you're
Cain.
cursed.
No, I ain't cursed. I'm nowhere
You're
near
not cursed. Interesting. Because it sounds like you're still suffering the slave mentality, following the ways of your former master, and you've not tried to discover who you really are. You just seem to be a lost nigga.
So I went down that rabbit hole. You know what I'm saying?
Let me say this. I got to get this off my chest. How are you going to subscribe to the same God that your conquerors gave you? Why would your conquerors give you anything that was actually going to empower you or give you the knowledge of who you really are, where you really come from? How do you subscribe to a religion and a God that people gave you that hated you and conquered your black ass?
Don't worry, I'll wait.
I just make it make sense. If they're not going to tell you the truth about your history, if they're taking slavery out of school textbooks and inserting indentured servants, which is not true, that would be your Irish and all this other stuff, then you tell me why the hell you are subscribing to a white man's religion that was used to enslave your ancestors, grape them, and castrate them and everything else. And you're defending this and you're calling it truth. And they also got you believing that you are African American when you ain't never been to Africa. And I don't care what type of ancestry.com search you do, your roots are tied right here. Tribal, to black Indians. To black Indians. Right, they never want you to know. I'm making you a moderator. I'm making you a moderator. I'm making you a moderator. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. See, somebody know I'm telling the truth, man. You know what I'm saying? Somebody know I'm telling the truth up in here, man. It's wake up time. Let's get it. Let's get it. I've been trying. I've been trying. You know what I'm saying? I've been trying. But I'm gonna get you with knowledge, man. I'm gonna get you with knowledge, man. I'm gonna get you with knowledge. That's why I always tell y'all, prove this stuff outside of the Bible. Because I can prove anything I'm saying from multiple resources. But the only reason y'all don't want to prove, I'm gonna tell you how easy this is. You can Google it right now. Google, you got it in your phone. Google or Chat GPT. What is the worst thing the devil ever did in the Bible? And then turn around and Google or ask Chat GPT, what is the worst thing God ever did in the Bible? Again, in the words of Cat Williams, I'm a huge fan.
Don't worry, I'll wait.
Google it. Google it. Google it. Google it. Google it. What do they always say they have in their family? Indian. Indian. How you gonna allow somebody white to tell you that you're African American and your grandmother, your great grandmother, your mother, you saw family members who were Indian? Brother in the cut sit beside me every day on this show, and brother in the cut looks black, and America would consider him black and African American, but that brother is full Cherokee Indian and he's darker than me. Full Cherokee Indian. I just told y'all Jesse Jackson is full-blooded Cherokee Indian, and he's the dumbass that gave us the title African American in 1988. It's only 36 years old. The title African American is only 36 years old. Come on, man. How you got Derek? You are subscribing to it. You're the one I'm addressing, my brother. You came in here defending it. But you also have proof that you have ancestors who were colonized and conquered, who were treated inhumanely. And you are defending it. You are. That same book tells you to obey your slave masters on earth the same way you obey your Father in heaven before they have a Father in heaven as well. Yes, you've been bamboozled. That Bible says that. Why would God condone slavery? What's Caucasian religion? Christianity. Christianity. Now, act like there isn't religious wars that have taken place. Act like people weren't beheaded being forced to subscribe to this religion in history. Act like we didn't just see a white man take out Charlie Kirk, who was also a hateful Christian. Act like the KKK isn't a protected Christian group when they should be labeled a terrorist hate group. You know what I mean? Come on, save face. Save face. I dare you. I dare you. Because having the people around here touching these babies, from your Vaticans to your cardinals to your popes to all these damn white pastors and everybody else, and black pastors too, Bishop Eddie Long, you know what I'm saying? All of them were damn it Christians. Some of the most evilest things that have happened to this world happened through Christians. Most of the worst things that ever happened to not only black people, but Irish, Italian, Indians, were all by Christian people. Were all by Christian people. Here we go again, talking about Ethiopia. Homie, I don't know what's going on in Africa. I'm not African. Why do I give a damn? Most Africans don't even like us. I don't care. That means nothing to me. My lineage is right here. Right here. I don't subscribe to religion. It's a title. I'm spiritual. I do good things. No one has to tell me good from bad. I'm going to help someone cross the street. I'm going to hold a door open for somebody. I'm going to protect someone who can't protect themselves. I'm going to feed someone who don't have the means to feed themselves. I'm going to do the right thing. I'm going to put that good energy out there. I don't have to subscribe to a man-made religion to do that. Religion is superstition. Step on a crack, break your mama back. Don't believe in Jesus, you're going to hell. What the hell is the difference? They tell you, that same Bible tells you they don't condone sorcery. It's wicked. Voodoo and all this other stuff is wicked. All these other spirits are wicked, right? But Jesus ain't a damn spirit y'all talk to. The Holy Spirit, the Spirit of Jesus. Jesus ain't a dead man. Huh? Communion isn't a ritual. Huh? It's taught cannibalism. Europeans, colonizers, ate over 1.4 black slaves on a voyage. It's cannibalism. And Calvin Hilltop just said it. Religion is fear, aka division. Yes, that is. Yes, that is. We came through African, not from. We didn't come through sugar, honey, iced tea. Who told you that? Prove it. Again, you're allowing people who aren't from here, who own the schools, who own the media, who own the history books, who own all this, the government and everything, convince you that you came through Africa. Why ain't they telling you they actually came through Europe or England or Rome or Great Britain or Spain or Portugal? Why are they telling you they came from America and they didn't? Come on, man. The sun can't be your enemy in the land that you're from. Now, I'm going to tell y'all just how much research I do. I know that Europeans who remain in Europe live 3 years longer than Europeans who migrated here because the temperatures of the sun are more extreme. They can't handle it. You know who the sun doesn't hurt here? Us. You're melanin. You're melanin. You're no Indian. You're a $5 Indian. That's the $5 Indian Act. We call you pretendian. Let's get Alexandra out of here. Alexandra's gonna come in here and tell me what I am, like she was raised in my family. Like she was sitting next to my grandma at the dinner table and heard the stories of our ancestry. Get your ignorant ass out of here. Matter of fact, I'll gladly get you out of here. I'll gladly get you out of here. I'll gladly get you out of here. All right, let's get it. Let's get it. If y'all know the truth, man, hit that like button, man.
It's really just a rabbit hole. What you're speaking, I went down a rabbit hole, and like I said, it led me back to the Bible, made me understand the scriptures way better.
Well, why don't you become a
saying,
slave again? Why don't you become a slave again, nigga? Since you went down the rabbit hole, why don't you just become a slave again?
Why not?
Yeah, I'm not a slave.
But you are a slave. Why don't you just become a slave again?
I mean, what makes me a slave? I mean,
Because you're following the religion of the white man who enslaved your ancestors.
So what religion?
You're still following the same religion that your enslaved
What
ancestors
What
followed.
religion you follow?
Why do you keep trying to escape and run?
I'm
We're
not
talking
trying to
about
escape.
your religion.
I just want to know what your religion
We're
is.
talking about, but you don't need to. We're talking about your religion. We're talking about.
No disrespect. HF is at Gymnos. Listen, no disrespect, but this isn't about me. You know what I'm saying? Don't pay attention to the messenger. Just get the message. Don't pay attention to the messenger. Just get the message.
Your religion. Why are you so afraid to talk about your religion? That's what you came on here to debate.
Let's. We want to talk about.
You DM'd me to debate your religion.
I did. I'm glad I did. All right.
And the reason you don't want to talk about your religion is because the moment we put a light on it, we find that it is filth and foulness, and that you still think and behave fundamentally like a slave. How can you have the ideology and religion of a slave and not be a slave?
Whatever you think and believe is followed. But let's talk about.
No, I'm asking you, how can you have the thinking, the ideology and religion the same as a slave and not be a slave?
I'm not a slave. Like I was saying.
I'm asking you a question, though. How can you still have the same religion of a slave and not be a slave?
So, HF Gymnos, are you not listening? You said, what is the message? Did you not hear what Marquette just asked him? Did you not hear it? Did you not hear it? So at this point, if you're here to troll, we can cut your night short because we're honestly trying to have a good conversation in here. You know what I mean? If you're here to troll to cause chaos, you can exit on your own recognizance so we could do it for you. You know what I mean? But I don't want you to take away from the conversation. Ladies and gentlemen, kings and queens, brothers and sisters, please hit that like button. Please hit that, subscribe button. We're in here. We're having a good conversation. I will allow no one to be disrespected. I'm going to read everyone's comments, but this is truth.
Because you learned your religion from slaves. Do you know that?
I get what you said. Yeah, I did learn from slaves. Yeah.
So how could you not be a slave then?
Because I'm not. I'm not a slave. I get what you're saying, but I'm not getting whipped on. I don't.
That's because you whip yourself. You don't need to be whipped. You whip yourself.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Now, that was a good talking point, right? Thou shalt not commit adultery. How many wives did Solomon have? How many wives? Now, somebody's going to be like, oh, one was Old Testament, one was New Testament, one was the Old Covenant, one was the New Covenant. It doesn't matter. It doesn't change. How many wives did Solomon have? Can you have that many wives right now? No, because law tells you what? It's polygamy or bigotry. Bigamy, excuse me. You can't. These people live to be 250-something plus years old. Y'all will never make it to 100. Some of us will, some of us won't. Go out there and walk on water. If there was really a man who walked on water, it'd be statues everywhere of this, man. It'd be statues everywhere. They got y'all believing in animals that talk and all of this stuff, man. It's straight out of a Dr. Seuss book.
But you're still out here treating the white man like massa and making sure that he's protected, even when he hates you.
I don't.
What's that?
The white man. How I'm treating the white man like master.
Oh, okay. I'll show you. I'll show you.
Watch this, y'all. Watch this.
I will show
Watch
you
this.
and everyone watching.
Watch this.
So your statement was, why is it that when black people boldly stand on God's word, now remember what God we're talking about. We're talking about the God of the white enslaver who enslaved your ancestors.
To answer your question, hold on, I want to go back here because I've been ignoring your comments, but you're itching for one here. Larisha Bivens 80, is that what your mom and dad taught you? It's called self-education. It's called reading and doing the research. It's called think free, live free. See, I don't live in that fear and that bondage. I want to know the truth. I don't go with what everyone tells me. You see what I'm saying? If we are humans and we are imperfect, then I don't go on what imperfect people tell me. So the only thing my mom and my dad could tell me was probably the same thing your mom and dad told you. This Jesus bush. This Jesus bush. Real talk. Real talk. I took it upon myself to deprogram, reprogram, self-educate, ask questions, read, search the origin of.
Ancestors, that God.
Watch this.
And you said they're treated as though they've become the enemy of black people. And you said that in reference to this specific video right here. So we're going to take a quick look at this video for everyone watching. And I'm going to...
Go Blue says, so if Christianity is evil, does that mean every person that goes to church is a bad person? I'm going to counteract that with my own question. What church did Jesus go to? You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace, Bean 824. Hey, always Kobe. Hey, you just got a moderator spot for that, man. You just got a moderator spot for that. You know what I'm saying? You just got a moderator spot for that.
break this down, and then I will yield the floor. And this fellow whom this goofy black person is trying to save, even though that fellow put himself in harm's way solely so he could spread hatred against whom?
There's nothing about me. Okay, who's this? Balls, try, whatever your name is. I'm gonna just call you Bandit. You know, so I'm gonna call you Bandit. 'Cause I see your little cowboy hat here and stuff. You're one of the people I'm not finna sit here and have this discussion with, because your ancestors introduced my people to this bush in the first place. And you know all of the bush and all the bloodshed that is taking place for this doggone Jesus and this doggone Christianity. You already know what it is. Everybody in the KKK looks just like you, not me. And they claim Christianity too, don't they? Don't they? How many people have Donald Trump unalived, right? And he claimed that people are out here unaliving Christians. Huh? Christians? Do you understand that women were great in that Bible? And you're telling me that it's okay? That if a woman got great in that Bible, she had to marry her grapist. And that's okay. And I expect you to agree with it. Because the same thing that your white colonizing ancestors did to everyone else in real life is exactly what the hell they do in that Bible. Right down to the age of consent. Mary was 12 years old when she was impregnated with Jesus, but she was married to a grown man. Now, during that time, how do you consummate a marriage? Why would she be 12 years old, pregnant by a great God that white people created? You know what I mean? And then you have a husband that's a grown man. You have a husband that's a grown man. Better yet, Adam wasn't born from a woman. Why the hell did God need Mary for Jesus? No one asked these type of questions. No one asked these type of questions. Now tell me right now today you don't have 80-year-old men still liking 12-year-old women, because y'all are the same ones, all right, Bandit. Your people are the same ones trying to drop the legal age of consent, of sexual consent, down to 14, because you're complaining about your birth rates decreasing. You think the scripture is going to tell you that? The scripture ain't even going to tell you that there's more than one Jesus in the Bible. Lord, we just went through this a couple mornings ago. Find out the truth, but you're scared to doubt. You're scared to doubt. You're scared to doubt. You're scared to doubt. Jesus came from that. Jesus was a white man his damn self. Boy, you sound like a fool. You ain't never wondered why Jesus is standing in front of a sun? He's a made-up sun god. It's all based on astrology. 12 disciples, 12 months a year. Mary was 12 years old when she was impregnated with Jesus. Jesus was 12 years old when he started his ministry. No one's getting this. No one's getting this. Oh, I know what I'm doing, Gotti. I got him. You can help out, but I got him. You know what I'm saying? I got him. I do know. I know. That is the Jesus of the Bible. That is the Jesus of the Bible. Again, that is the Jesus of the Bible. Just like y'all think Jesus walked around a virgin. But if you study the culture and the origin of those times, you'll know that when Mary Magdalene dried Jesus' hair off with her feet, that was an act of intimacy. That was an act of intimacy. Yeah. Y'all go ahead and get Ballsy up out of here. He mad.
Whom, you might ask?
Y'all mad. You know what I'm saying? He did this TPUSA guy right here. He's mad because we're exposing everybody. You know what I mean? He supposedly died at 33. And that's alchemy as well. That's alchemy as well. Everybody know about a 33-degree angle, especially the Freemasons. They'll speak up. They'll speak up. They'll speak up. They'll speak up. We didn't see J.D. Vance carrying Charlie Kirk's casket at a 33-degree angle. He was the only one pushing the front of the casket down at a 33% angle. Come on, man. Boy, y'all better wake up and learn something, man. Y'all better wake up and learn something. Y'all indoctrinated and brainwashed as hell. Somebody could piss on your head and tell you it's raining and you gonna believe it.
Hatred against the black people in America. So here we go.
But I move off love and unity. And that's how Jesus walked. If y'all Christians, that's how Yahweh walked. If y'all Africans and y'all roots, Yahweh walked and just showing love regardless of what somebody did to you. When they crucified him on the cross, he still forgave us. Everybody.
This is okay. I'm gonna replay because I want to pause it on that ignorant N-word.
Hey, how could somebody
Let me pause it.
But I move off love and unity. And that's how Jesus walked. If y'all Christians, that's how Yahweh walked.
So he's blocking people, not even black people. He's blocking the good people from doing God's real work. Yes? He's protecting someone who is a hateful devil who creates violence on earth. And he's protecting that devil so that that devil can continue doing evil and hatred on earth. I tell you, he is not operating on behalf of Jesus or Yahweh or Yeshua or whoever the hell he wants to claim. He's operating on behalf of the devil. If the devil ever were to exist, I yield the floor.
What is it you do?
Software.
Y'all can follow this on YouTube. You know, Marquette is on YouTube.
Well, I was gonna say, I don't even know what I was gonna say. That's crazy.
Yeah, I know. So the real question that you should have in your head is like, why do I find it so easy to follow a slave religion, but I find it so perplexing to follow another black man?
I do follow.
Do you hate yourself?
I love myself.
Do you not believe in yourself?
I believe in myself.
If you made up...
I see a comment here about Mary. No matter which Mary it was, there was an act of intimacy performed when she dried his hair. When she dried his hair.
your own religion from scratch, it'd be better than anything you could follow that you learned from an enslaver.
No, it won't be better than.
It'd be better than anything you could follow from an
if I create my own religion,
enslaver.
I'm creating a mystery God that's not real.
That's what you currently follow, a fake God. You're a complete liar because you're...
I said she dried his hair, dried his feet with her hair. That is an act of intimacy during those times. Y'all are unaware of how many books Paul wrote in that Bible.
making up things.
I'm not making up things, man.
Yes, you are. And we cannot trust people who make up things.
Let's go to Matthew 24.
How long? No, let's go to history. How long was enslavement of the black man and woman? How long?
The only book you have ever picked up, Chris, was a Bible, you damn indoctrinated, brainwashed human being. She was not humbling herself. Like I say, study the origin. Study the origin. Study the origin. It's telling you, Corinthian times, Roman times, times of the Exodus, all of that. Study the culture. Look it up. Look it up. Then you would know it was an act of intimacy. You would know that. Intimacy.
Listen, I'm asking you a question. How long was enslavement? How long? How long?
400 years.
400 years.
400 years.
400. Now, let me ask you a question. Where was your Jesus during that 400 years?
He was with our people. He still was with our people. He still was with
Wait. Young man, you're telling me that when those devils were abusing black women and black girls and black boys, that your Jesus was there watching that?
It's a lot that happened in this world.
I'm asking you, your Jesus was there watching that.
Yeah. Hold on, let me go to...
So your Jesus stood by for 400 years while black men and women were abused and sold and families were split up? Your Jesus watched that?
Now, isn't it funny that that happened for 400 years? And from the closing of the Old Testament to the opening of the New Testament, which is what they call the intertestamental period for those who's never been to Bible college or seminary school like I have, was exactly 400 years as well. Is this a joke? God stopped dealing with man for 400 years and let them run wild and do whatever they wanted to do after the closing of the Old Testament. And he promised you Elijah in Malachi, but Elijah never made it here. You got the white John the Baptist instead. And we covered that a few days ago. But anyways, we don't find it kind of funny that black people were oppressed for 400 years. And there's 400 years in between the closing of the Old Testament and the New Testament, which is called the intertestamental period, which is 400 years that God went absolutely without talking to man or dealing with man, period. Because he thought that man was evil. The works of his hands were evil. And then you open it up and you got Matthew, Mark, Luke, John, and then Jesus is here. And then you got John the Baptist instead of Elijah. 400 years, though. 400 years.
That for 400 years, like it was a extra long Netflix show that he just couldn't help but binge without lifting a finger.
I formed the light.
Your Jesus binge watched as though it was a Netflix show.
Wonder why. John the Baptist were not white, and you got laughing emojis. Now let me laugh at you. Show me a picture of John the Baptist in any movie, documentary you've ever seen where John the Baptist was portrayed as black. Huh? The only reason you got a black Oz is because Michael Jackson went and made one. Other than that, you wouldn't even have a black in the Wizard of Oz. What the hell is you talking about? You could barely get a black in a damn movie. The hell is you talking about? And you still don't see the colorism behind this stuff? Yeah, he wasn't black. I got one better for you. His ass didn't exist.
Show the black man, woman, and child be abused physically, spiritually, and sexually for 400 years and did nothing.
John the Baptist was Jesus' cousin. Elizabeth and Mary were sisters. John the Baptist was 6 months older than Jesus. Malachi closes saying that he's going to send you Elijah before the coming and dreadful day of the Lord. And he didn't. John the Baptist came before the coming and dreadful day of your Lord Jesus. You don't even know your own damn Bible. You don't even know your own damn Bible. You don't even know your... I just did this the other day, and I'm just gonna have fun with this. Yeah, y'all pull out your lying ass books. Pull out your lying ass books, y'all. Pull out your contradictory, lying ass, slavery condoning ass religious books. Right here in Malachi. Right here in Malachi. See Malachi, ladies and gentlemen? See Malachi? And this is the last book in the New Testament, in the Old Testament. Watch this. Last book in the Old Testament. The Great Day of God. Chapter 4, verse 5. Behold, I will send you Elijah the prophet before the coming of the great and dreadful day of the Lord. And he will turn the hearts of the fathers to the children and the hearts of the children to their fathers, lest I come and strike the earth with a curse. Elijah. What did Jesus say on the cross? Who did he call out to? Eli, Eli, which is translated, my God, and is short for Elijah. The same way Rob is short for Robert. Okay, now watch this. Elijah was swept up into heaven by a chariot of fire, walking the wilderness with his brother Elisha. You don't know what the hell you're talking about. That was 2 Kings. You don't know what you're talking about. So he never died a physical death. He turned to his brother Elisha and asked him, ask of me what ye may. My time is upon me. His brother asked for a double portion of his spirit. A double portion. One person can only have one spirit. So they're trying to say that John the Baptist was born in the spirit of Elijah. Oh, you think I'm lying about that too? John's identity, Mark 9, 11 through 13. The Old Testament closes with the book of Malachi, which predicts the coming of the Messiah and his messenger. Okay? Christ and the angel both affirm that John fitted the Elijah description as the announcer of the Christ. Oh, we had to go back and rewrite that thing, didn't we? I just showed you one. They had to go back and correct that shit, didn't they? They had to go back and correct that shit. Huh? He was Elijah in the wilderness and came back as John the Baptist? Huh? He was Elijah in the wilderness and came back John the Baptist. Then why didn't the Bible articulate that? Why is the Bible going to tell you, I'm going to send you the prophet Elijah, but yet you get John the Baptist instead? Who lied, me or the Bible? Who lied, me or the damn Bible? Let's get it. It does not. Get your dumb ass out of here. You indoctrinated, brainwashed, goddamn heathen. I can't do it with them Christians. I can't do it with them ignorant fools, boy.
I yield the floor.
Yes, I believe that Jesus Christ did see those things, and he might have done things. You know, we still here today. It's a lot of us still here in America today, but he was there. But he's the person. He's the author and the finisher. He could do all those things. He create evil and he create good. I mean, like I said, the Bible is spirit led, man. It's more spirit. You have to read it in the spirit, and you know, I'm glad I did come do this. Like I said, you're talking out of the flesh. You're speaking from the flesh. Like I said,
what if? So what did Jesus do though during that 400 years? He just let it go. Just let it happen.
I don't really know. I couldn't tell you. I don't know.
So then you are one who is without knowledge. So why are you here?
I'm one without knowledge. I just don't.
You're telling me there's a 400-year gap and you cannot explain where your Lord is, while the devil seems to rule.
You know it.
How do we know?
You know it, got it.
And fully true. How do we really know? For 400 years, we was enslavement for 400 years.
Meet Max F.
This fool just said, now if I told you to validate the Bible outside of the Bible, this fool so indoctrinated and brainwashed, he don't want to leave the plantation. This fool just asked, how do we know that we were enslaved for 400 years? Boy, the only book that some of these ignorant people has picked up was a damn Bible. This fool just asked, how do we know we were enslaved for 400 years? If you can ask that question based on all the research that's out there, you know what I mean? Then you're not questioning that damn Bible? Come on, man. Come on.
Because there's a tremendous amount of evidence. In fact, I live in the South, and I was just in Savannah earlier today, and there's actually a slave museum there. I also own a plantation. There's an infinite amount of evidence. The historian.
I'm with you, Calvin. I'm with you. Buddy, Calvin say Buddy must didn't have grandparents. I'm trying to tell you, man. This man questioned slavery before he questioned a white man's Bible. Oh my God, man. Oh my God. Right. And Lucifer was once an angel. Look, this is a good comment right here. All right. Nicole Calhoun says, What I find hard to believe is that God created everything, but had to go to war with the devil. Then you create him too. You going to war, you had to kick him out. You didn't know he was gonna be evil. You know what I'm saying? You made everything in 7 days. Did you make hell too? Did you know ahead of time that Lucifer is gonna betray you and you was gonna have to boot him down to hell? Did you know that? I'm just saying, I'm with you on that one, Nicole. That's a good point. It's common sense. That's a good point. God is all seeing and all knowing, but he walked in the garden eating, asking Adam them where they at. Because they done ran behind a bush, humiliated because they're naked. If you God and all knowing and all see, you ain't seen them behind the bush. You know what I'm saying?
Choreography is very diverse
How
in
do
the
we know it was
Bible.
400 years though?
You are the one that said it was 400 years. And this is why I said
That's
you
why-
guys have no integrity. You religious people are liars and psychopaths. You have no integrity.
Yes, and you're
You
possessed.
said it was 400 years, young man.
Yeah,
You said that.
They are
Yeah, it was
possessed.
400 years. It was 400 years. And I could be wrong though. I could have been wrong.
Well, you know how I know that you could be wrong? Because you're 100% wrong about something you feel extremely strongly about.
I know, but I do want to get back to my question. So what black people do.
But you've not answered my
God-
question about where your God was for 400 years of utter suffering and inhumanity.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and say it, man. My opinion, allegedly, I think at this point, just listening to this brother defend this, man, and going back and forth with all these other people that's defending this, man, listen, y'all make for great slaves. You know what I'm saying? Y'all make for great slaves. This should be under raccooning, man. This should be under raccooning. This should be like under your Uncle Tom's and stuff like this, man. This is terrible. This is terrible.
You just skip over that?
I don't know where he was.
You don't know.
I don't know.
Okay.
No.
So why
Because,
would
like you said, I'm right. I could be wrong. He might was. We probably wasn't. I don't really know how long slavery was. I had to really. You know what's crazy? I didn't go back and look at that. How long was slavery?
so
He got to go back and look at how long slavery was. But he'll never doubt the white Bible. Boy, listen, he was faithful to his master, boy. That Bible tell y'all obey y'all slave masters here on earth, boy. He doing that. God damn. Oh, this is so laughable. Oh, man. Even the word ignorant is applicable at this point, man. Oh, my God, man. Oh, my God. Oh, my God, man. Let's go. Let's go.
So why don't you say to yourself, you know what? Damn, that's kind of crazy that God or Jesus would just let human beings, children, innocent children, suffer generation after generation in the most heinous ways. That doesn't sound good. So why would I assign like goodness to a being?
Hilltop. I was just sitting here looking at your messages, man, and you hit me with another one, man. Hey, I like Calvin, man. Calvin on it, man. Calvin say God was the first N-word to say bring that here in the garden. Then on reading that comment, and he come back with say dude right here, Dwayne, he paying all his taxes. He still spit shining master shoes, boy. He out there cutting the lawn with scissors. him a good slave. God dang, man. Oh my God. Oh my God. Boy, his great grandma must have rolled over in her grave and slept. Boy, oh my God.
Being that's allowing such ungodly things to happen.
I mean, in the Pharaoh times. In the Pharaoh times.
This was not the Pharaoh's time, though.
I'm just saying. We can't really.
You don't need to talk about an analogy. Talk about the direct situation. Don't
It's not
run.
an analogy. It's not an analogy.
But we're not talking about pharaohs. We're talking about blacks in America and whites in America
Pharaoh, the Egyptians
from the
were black.
1600s
Black.
all the way through 1850.
We are the supreme beings.
That's what we're talking about.
They know about us. That's why they constantly
I'm not talking
reclassify
about the
us.
pharaohs.
I couldn't tell. I would put it like this: we still alive today. So God was there. We still here today. There's still a lot of us here today.
Word.
I mean, we
This fool say we still alive here today. There's still a lot of us here today. So God was there during slavery. Wake him up. You know where this belongs. Do you know where this? That's where it belongs. Like, come on, man. Get off the plantation. Wake up. Do you hear you? God dang it, man. Oh my God.
Do you have a sister? I have a question. Do you have a
Yes,
sister?
I have a sister.
You have a sister? How does your
That's my sister. Like I have seven.
How does your sister?
My oldest is 10. I got 7 sisters. She's 29.
How does your youngest sister?
My youngest sister is 19.
19. Say
Watch
I
this.
bust into your house tonight. I take advantage of it.
Okay, Christians. Okay, Christians. Here's what I wanted to get to. Here we go. Y'all want to defend this Bible? I need y'all to get your Bibles now. Let me get mine out the trash can right here. Because I have to look this stuff up just to show y'all. But listen to this.
Your 19-year-old sister.
Right.
Would you forgive?
Man.
Hold on, wait.
Let's cover 10 pro tips for
We gonna
working with
go
the Cursor
back.
agent. So I've got Cursor open.
Listen to the question he asked him.
So God was there. We still here today. There's still a lot of us here today.
Word.
I mean, we can still.
Do you have a sister? I have a question. Do you have a
Yes,
sister?
I have a sister.
You have a sister? How does your
That's my sister. Like I have 7.
How does your sister?
My oldest is 10.
Birth of
I
a
got 7
nation.
sisters. She's 29.
How does your youngest sister?
My youngest sister is 19.
19. Say I bust into your house tonight. I take advantage of your 19-year-old sister.
Right.
Would you forgive?
Man.
I mean, yes or no? I mean, you're a religious Christian black fella. You gonna forgive me?
Yes.
You will.
Yes.
And that's exactly what they want y'all to do. You wonder why they had a knee on George Floyd's neck? You wonder why Sandra Bland ain't here? You wonder why Philando Castile gone? You wonder why Michael Brown gone? Freddie Gray, Walter Scott, Terrence Crutcher, you know what I'm saying? Breonna Taylor, Rekia Board. I can go on and on. You want to know why? Because their parents were Christians and they were forgiven. I forgive you. So they just kept taking out more and more. But yet, y'all ain't forgave them yet for taking that Nicole, what's the girl name? Renee Nicole Good. Y'all ain't forgave them yet. No, them white folks ain't turned the other cheek. They got them still marching. But black folks turned the other cheek. He just said he would forgive this guy if this guy came in and took advantage of his 19-year-old sister because he's a Christian. I ain't forgiving I ain't forgiving Hell no.
Is she a Christian?
Yes.
She is a Christian. Okay. Will
Yes.
she forgive me?
You know, hopefully she will. She might not. But at the
I
end
mean,
of the
is
day,
she a
that's-
Christian or not? I'm trying to figure it out.
No, she is. She is.
Because I just want to know, like, are you sure she'll forgive me? Is she a real
Probably
Christian?
won't. She probably won't.
Oh, she probably won't. I thought she was a
probably won't.
Christian. Like, so your religion is fake? Like, people don't really believe?
No, it's not fake. But
Well, then why wouldn't she-
It'd be hard for a woman to forgive that fast. Unless,
But
you
I
know,
thought she's a
unless-
Christian, though. Is she a Christian or is she a woman?
Okay, you trapped me. All right, that was a good one. That was a good one.
Yeah, I only got good ones. I only got good
That was
ones.
a good one. That was a good one.
I appreciate you.
But I
Yeah.
do like the context. I'm not, you know.
Yeah, my only thing is this, Dwayne, is that if you literally made up a religion called Dwayne is God, I follow that religion before I follow Christian, it's slave master
Follow me,
religion.
man.
I would follow that before I would follow a religion that allowed devils to take men, women, and children and shot.
Calvin. Calvin. Hey, Calvin on one. Calvin on one. But Calvin being real as hell, boy. Hey, God dang. Hey, Calvin, you the man, boy. Calvin say, what if Diddy broke in and took Dwayne? Would Dwayne forgive Diddy? Oh my God. That was so on point. That was so on point. Hey, Calvin is killing it in the comment box in the chat, boy. Calvin is killing it, boy. Calvin is killing it. Oh, Calvin got my eyes open.
Shackles
Calvin, look what you
onto
doing to
sheets
me,
against their will and
bro.
pack them in tightly like sardines.
Oh man.
That doesn't mean
Throw some of them
that doesn't mean
Oh
overboard.
boy.
the whole
Uh,
Christian thing is.
Yes, no, that's actually exactly what it means.
So what about
That's
Islam?
exactly what it means. Did you know that there was a slave ship named Jesus? You seem to like Jesus. Did you know there was a slave ship
Yes,
named
I heard about
Jesus?
that name. Yeah, I heard about that. I
Yes.
heard about it, but I just
So it was
But you
their
don't believe it, though.
religion. Their religion was in.
he heard about religion too. He heard about Christianity too. He believed that. But he just heard about the ship Jesus. He don't believe that. He don't believe that.
Embedded in their enslavement, and you defend a religion that has much dirt on it. I don't know why you defend it like it's your culture. It's not your culture. That is not what you come from.
That's the thing. Egypt was all black people.
But you're not Egyptian. You're not Egyptian.
Exactly.
You're not Egyptian.
It's more in the
Both thy bondmen and thy bondsmaid, which thou shalt have, shall be of the heathen that are round about you.
Listen,
They shall be
Christians.
your possessions.
Listen,
Slaves.
Christians. That's
know
in the
your
Bible.
Bible condones slavery, right? That's Leviticus 25:44. You know your Bible condones slavery, right? Did you know that?
Leviticus 25. Leviticus 25.
Yeah, 44 to 46. Leviticus
Get some of this
25,
knowledge,
44 to
Snoop.
46. Both thy bondsmen and thy bondmaids, which thou shalt have, shall be of the heathen that are around you. They shall be your possessions. Possession like property. Chattel slavery. It's the clearest endorsement of chattel
Where
slavery
y'all
in the
at
Hebrew
now,
Bible.
Christians? Don't get quiet
Raising
now.
Canes, we focused on making
Don't
them
get
most
quiet now, because that's in your Bible.
getting them right
You must have never read that. Your pastor never must have talked about that in church.
and substance.
If your pastor ain't talking about this stuff, how he getting your money? Y'all jumping around in church, running around, speaking in tongues, feeling good, and he ain't telling y'all about this? And he done took y'all money?
See, the problem is you guys don't know the Bible. If you go to Exodus 21, so I'm going to go to 20 through 21.
Exodus
If
20
a
through
man
21.
smite his servant and he die under his hand, he shall be surely punished. Notwithstanding, if he continue a day or two, he shall not be punished, for he is his money.
So
Property.
listen. Can I speak?
Sure.
So listen. This was Jesus. That's why Jesus came down here. So if we were still on the old laws, yeah, we will be punished by all of that.
There it go.
So Jesus came down.
There it go. But I told y'all, but them Christians, if we were still under the old law, the old covenant, I told you, and Christians are the main ones breaking these laws. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. Christians won't keep them hands off them children and them women and them animals, boy. They won't do it. They like warfare.
And died for us on the cross.
To end slavery?
No, man, it ain't about slavery.
Hey, Gotti. I just covered that, like, Sunday morning? No, one of them mornings, 2 mornings ago, about the whole amen and amen thing. I just covered that. What's up, Queen Libra? But I just covered that with the amen and the amen because words have spells. Words have spells. And that's why I say people who read this Bible, they are possessed because those words have spells. King James also wrote a book on how to summon demons. And King James' name is on the binder of most of these doggone Bibles that people read. Now, why would he give you the Bible and write a book on how to summon demons? The Bible is the book of dead, correct. That's why people are walking around here possessed, arguing this stuff, man. They're not understanding the psychology behind this, man. They're not understanding it.
See, you gotta stop looking at the flesh and look at the
So
spirit.
you're talking
man.
about the New Testament, right? Like Jesus?
Yeah, the New Testament. Yes,
Okay.
yes. So we
Is Ephesians 6:5 in the New Testament?
Ephesians, yes, it is.
Okay. Servants, be obedient to them that are your masters. Masters should sound familiar to you. According to the flesh.
Yes, okay. You can read that to me, but that doesn't mean that I have to be. Hold on.
Can we get those likes up, please? Because we going to cook in here. And Queen Libra, I ain't going to let you get away. I've been watching your comments. Welcome to the moderator family, Queen. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for being conscious and thank you for knowing the truth. That also means you kind of have to subscribe now because I'm going to need your help in here moderating this thing. You know what I'm saying? Watch this. I'll rewind it for you. I ain't got no problem rewinding it for you because all this stuff is in the Bible. And nothing ticks me off more than hearing people who look like me subscribe to this stuff, protect this stuff, be divided from me when we've walked almost the same walk and we're hated the same, but you're going to let this white religion divide us and our history is the same and these white people look at us the same way regardless. But let me bump that back for you.
Yeah, we will be punished by all of that. But Jesus came down and died for us on the cross. For our sins.
Slavery?
No, man, it ain't about slavery. See, you gotta stop looking at the flesh and look at the spirit.
You're talking
man.
about the New Testament, right? Like Jesus?
Yeah, the New Testament. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So
Is Ephesians 6:5 in the New Testament?
Ephesians, yes, it is.
Okay. Servants, be obedient to them that are your masters. Masters should sound familiar to you. According to the flesh.
Yes, okay. You can read that to me, but that doesn't mean that I have to be. Hold on. I know exactly where you're going with that.
You can't know what he just
Servants,
read
be
it.
obedient to them that are your masters according to the flesh. What's a master?
Do Christians not listen and comprehend? How did he not get that the first time he said it? And it's in the Bible. It's in the Bible. I'm waiting for a Christian to pop up like, oh, that ain't in the Bible. I'm waiting on it. Y'all sitting here defending this, man? Are you serious? Are you serious? You mean to tell me the original thing black people practiced was voodoo, hoodoo, and magic? And now those things are outlawed and we're bad people if we practice our cultural, spiritual beliefs. But talking to a dead white man named Jesus ain't sorcery and wicked. Putting your hands together to pray ain't sorcery or wicked. A pastor rubbing oil on his hands and drawing a cross ain't ritualistic. You mean to tell me to dress in white and to eat crackers and drink wine as to say this is the blood of my drink as the blood of my blood and eat of the flesh of my flesh? That's not cannibal. That's not ritualistic. Huh? Jesus ain't dead. You ain't talking to a dead spirit, Jesus. Huh? You can't play with a Ouija board, but you can call on Jesus. Either way it go, you calling on dead spirits. What is the damn difference? What is the damn difference? I just want to know. I just want to know, y'all. Dwayne, I told y'all Dwayne wasn't gonna say too many good things. You know what I'm saying? Dwayne wasn't gonna say too many good things. Thank you, Queen Libra. Hey, that sister don't play. Thank you, Queen Libra. Queen Libra ain't playing, boy.
Anything.
Oh, could it?
I mean,
a master could be anything.
Weed. Some people master is weed. Some people master is alcohol.
Get them, Queen Libra.
You're playing games now.
No, I'm not playing games, but anything could be a master. Anything could be your master.
Anything could be your master.
Okay, servants be obedient.
Block party, baby. Flesh. Get them, y'all. I love my moderators.
This all talking about your flesh, man. Don't be a master to your flesh.
That is not what that says.
Man. That's what this Bible is about.
Is 1 Timothy in the New Testament?
Somebody do me a favor. Somebody pinch Dwayne. No. Somebody slap that shit out of Dwayne. Dwayne need to be. Y'all remember how Will Smith did Chris Rock? That's what Dwayne need right there, man. That's what Dwayne need. Dwayne didn't even comprehend. Dwayne don't want to believe that. That can't be in this Bible. They couldn't have said that. There's no way they feel that way about me because I'm black.
In the Old Testament.
1 Timothy is in the New Testament.
Let as many servants as are under the yoke count their own masters worthy of all honor. Servants, masters, not slavery?
No, not slavery to me.
Me too.
Well, a master is not one who owns?
You said 1 Timothy what?
Oh, come on. 1 Timothy 6.
Come on, Dwayne.
1 and 2. Chapter 6, verse 1 through 2.
Come on,
This is
Dwayne.
guidelines for godly living.
What are you looking at? Interpretations of other people?
No,
Is
I'm
that
just
what you're
reading the
looking
Bible.
at?
Just reading my own.
Calvin, I
Let me
agree,
ask you a
Calvin.
question.
Yeah.
Is First Peter chapter 2, verse 18 in the New Testament?
Why, yes, it is.
It's taken my
Why,
family
yes, it is.
generations.
I'll answer that for you. Why, yes, it is. What were you going to say about First Peter? Huh? What are you going to say? Queen Libra, what do you think he's going to say? Calvin, what do you think he's going to say? Oh, my God. What is he going to say?
Yes, it's in the First Testament.
Servants, be subject to your masters with all fear, not only to the God and gentle, but also to the forward. So subjects, or should be servants, be subject to your master with all fear. Oh, fear. I don't think fear is involved in like a employee kind of relationship. It sounds like slavery again. You see, my question to you would be, why do you deny the clear truth? Because you're a
Why?
liar. And I said that at the beginning, religious people are fundamentally all liars because they don't.
Right there. I agree. They possessed and they are fundamental liars. Because you see the truth, even in the Bible, and the Bible is supposed to be the truth. Y'all say in the beginning was the word, and the word was God, and the word was of God, and all that. And y'all don't even believe the word when you read it in the word. So why do y'all have tunnel vision? Why do y'all cherry pick through this shit? Excuse my language, and why y'all pastors don't talk about this, but he take y'all money? You know what I'm saying? Why? Y'all pastors are retired D-boys. You know what I'm saying? They know how to get the money now without taking such an illegal risk. You can legally lie to people in church behind an altar and get things like jets and big mega churches and Rolls Royces and all of that. You know what I'm saying? All of that. It's possible. God, dog, man. Goodness gracious. This is crazy.
Deal with reality. They deal with that which is imagination and that which is fictional. We have the text right before you, and you pretend as though I don't understand English and that you don't know what the word master means.
Nicholas, I like that. Welcome to moderator.
Yeah, like I said, the Bible is it's a flesh and a spirit led thing. I see why God say don't debate these things. We can go all day, but I mean, I just
God didn't tell you not to debate it. The white people did, because they didn't want the truth to come out. They knew the internet was going to come out. When they wrote the Bible, they was like, don't y'all go debate this with nobody, because the internet going to come out one day and y'all going to know that this is false. I need y'all to believe that it's real regardless of what truth y'all hear. I need y'all to be dummies and believe regardless of what truth y'all hear. You know what I'm saying? Of course, they don't want you to debate it.
like I said, Jesus is Lord, man.
They don't want you to know you indigenous either. They don't want you to know that you right here from this land either. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got nothing to do with the damn Africa. Your mama, your grandma, your great grandma, ain't nobody ever told you had an African cousin named Zambuki Zabwe from Zimbabwe named. No, they ain't never told you had a Zimbabwe cousin named Zambuki that talked like this. No, but they done told you got Indian in you. They done told you you got Indian in you. If you black, even if I've never met you or not, I can guarantee at some point in your life that somebody in your family done told you you got Indian in you. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Luke says it's another hustle, a way to make money off people. That's all it is, man. They got to put their kids through school. You tell me what, man, listen. Every woman in that church acts in the capacity of the pastor's wife. All of them act in the capacity of the first lady. Pastor know how to get them panties up in that church. You let the why you think a pastor have so many marriages and stuff? You know what I'm saying? You got all them women to pick from. Hell, if I was a pastor of the church, I ain't worried about my wife leaving me either. You saw this young in here that's gonna follow me and yell and hop and run if I say run. I control this nanny up in here. Woman, you can leave if you want to. I got all of this still here. And they are going to pay me. You know what I'm saying? They are paymasters. Would you go anywhere if you was a pastor? Boy, that first woman gonna take a lot of stuff from that pastor. Ain't no one gonna let y'all hoes get to this money. That's what she thinking. You know what I'm saying? Shoot. Come on, man. Y'all better act. A pastor is a pimp. Come on, man. A pastor is a womanizing pimp. Come on, man. What other place can you go to and a woman got that much power? Let's be honest. Queen Libra, since you're a beautiful female, you're a sister, right? What other place can a woman go and have that much power besides church? Oh, child support. I forgot about that one.
Is he though?
Yeah, he is.
Did he though?
He is. He died and he rose again on the third day. You know.
But did he?
Yeah, he did. He did. And
I heard Tupac also died and rose on the third day.
Paul did not die and rise.
No, Tupac. Tupac died and rose on the third day.
That's a man. That's a man. He's not God.
How do you know that though?
And that nigga is dead. But now you trying to say it like that. But like, he
Yeah,
never rose.
But I'm gonna go.
He's sure Tupac. Boy, he's sure Tupac ain't here no more. But he ain't so. But he's standing on this whole Jesus thing, y'all. This boy denouncing his black. He denouncing his black. Hey, golly, Dwayne, come wake up, Dwayne. This like watching that movie Get Out when she had a little teacup and she was stirring and tapping on it. You know, this is like watching the movie Get Out right here.
Jesus never rose because Tupac. I actually know for sure Tupac existed, but you don't know for sure that Jesus existed. Like my mother saw Tupac. Did your mom see Jesus? My mom saw Tupac, and I trust my mom fully. So like I have more evidence of Tupac than you have of Jesus. Do you realize that?
Yeah.
Okay, so why are you?
Let's get those likes up, brothers and sisters. Can we top 50 likes? Can we set a record? 8 more likes. I need 8 people to hit the thumbs up. If you rocking with me, if you woke, if you conscious, you know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Come on, man. 7 more people. 7 more likes. Can we get to 50, y'all? Push this thing through the algorithm, y'all. Believe it or not, I am eligible for monetization, and I just got to go back and do damage control on my channel before I push that button to apply for the eligibility, for the money. Because I don't need them taking it away from me. Let's go, y'all. 7 more, y'all. I want to get back into this, and I'm not going to play it again until we get 7 more, man. 7 more. It's free. Like it up, y'all. Sub it up, y'all. I'm reading your comments. Come on, fam. Come on, 7 more. 7 more likes. If your like button isn't lit up, you're one of the people I am asking, requesting to hit your like button, please. It ain't going to hit you back. If it hit you back, man, we're going to press charges. You know what I'm saying? Let that like button hit you back. We're going to call the po-po. We're going to call Jesus even. Come on. 6 more, y'all. 6 more. 6 more. Can we get 6 more? 6, y'all. We're going to count this thing down. 6, y'all. 6, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Okay, 4 more. Let's go. 4 more. 4 more. Somebody hit with the double up, boy. I got 2 on just then. 4 more. Come on, y'all. We close. We closing in, y'all. We closing in. Let's go. Y'all know y'all having fun up in here, man. Let's go. Where else y'all gonna go on the internet, man? It's gonna be this real. Come on now. Come on. 4 more. Let's go. 4 more. This is my job. 4 more. Let's go. Please and thank you, man. Y'all coming to my house, man. You know, be genuine. Wipe your feet on my welcome mat, man. That like button is my welcome mat. Y'all light that thing up. 4 more, y'all. I want to get back into this. 4 more. 4 more. We're holding up a good conversation. 3 more, y'all. 3 more. We got 3 people holding us up, man. We got 3 people holding us up right now, man. Y'all stop being selfish with them likes. Come on, ladies and gentlemen. Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. Let's go. 3 more. 3 more. Come on, y'all holding me and Snoop up. Y'all see what's behind Snoop ear? Snoop ready to get to the medication, y'all. Come on. 3 more, y'all. 3 more. That many people in here and we can't get 3 likes, man. Goodness gracious. Come on, y'all. 3 more. Boy, they must all be Christians. Y'all supposed to be loving and kind. Y'all can't hit the like button. God damn, y'all hateful. Y'all ain't gonna turn the other cheek. God damn. Oh, man. God, y'all got the devil in y'all, man. God dang. We can't get 3 more likes, man. God. What I'm supposed to do? I'm supposed to pray for 3 more legs. I'm gonna pray. Let's see if it happens. We ain't gonna do that. We ain't gonna do that. I believe in the ancestors. Right, Queen Libra, say in Jesus' name. I like that sister right there, man. Queen Libra, you all right with me? Boy, I like me some Queen Libra. I'm gonna look for you every time I go live. I like me some Queen Libra. And to be honest, Jesus turned on his knees and prayed. Here's a Muslim. That was Muslim. Like, you know what I'm saying? Awkward knee slap. You on here playing games. I'm playing games. How is it a game? Asking y'all just to hit the like button. That's a game? That's y'all playing games. Y'all the ones who won't hit the like button. We only need 3 more, man. God dog. It's like picking teams for basketball, man. We need 3 more people. we need 3 more people. Come on, y'all. Laughter is great for the soul, man. I love to laugh, bro. I love to laugh. If don't nobody else laugh, I'ma laugh. You know what I'm saying? I'ma enjoy my peace. I'ma get my joy. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna laugh. I'm gonna laugh. God dog, boy, listen. So if I told, okay, we 2 more. If y'all don't hit the like button right now, man, y'all gonna go to hell. One more, man. Can we get 1 more, man? Golly. 1 more person, man. Uno mas. Uno mas. Y'all got a brother all bilingual over here, man. Uno mas. 1 more. Can we get 50, man? God dang, that how many states we got? Can we get 1 more? 1 person per state. Can we get 50? Come on. Whoever hit number 50, I'll make you a moderator. You know what I'm saying? Whoever number 50 is, let me know. I'll make you a moderator. I'm number 48. Wait, go to hell. Wait, no. You ain't wild. I got you. I'm gonna make you a moderator because you number 48. You number 48. I like that. You number 40. I'm gonna make you a moderator. All right, so now y'all can believe me. Number 49, who are you? I'll make you a moderator too. Number 50, I'm showing you can believe in me, unlike that Bible now. I'm telling you, I'll make you a moderator now. Number 50, I'm a man of my word. Y'all so damn stubborn and selfish. Y'all be out there playing ball and look like I'm gonna take my ball and go home. Look, y'all won't even give me 1 damn like. 1 like. Who's 49? All right. Gotcha. Welcome to the moderator family. All right. Yeah. So who's number 50? Who's 50? And we ain't talking about Curtis Jackson. Who's 50, y'all? You know what I'm saying? Who's 50? I need 50, man. I want to get back into this. This brother was making good points and y'all are holding me up, man. 50. Come on now. You know what I'm saying? You can't find a like on the phone? You can't find a like on the phone. Oh, 50. There we go. Thank you. Let's get it. There we go. Let's get it. Who was number 50?
Why do you believe in Jesus then?
Because I'm gonna go to a scripture for you right here.
But your scripture is just a book. I could pick up any book and start reading from it.
Nah, you can't pick up any book. This book is from the Spirit.
Yeah. I got a book right here. It's called The Black Box. I can start reading from it just like you're reading from a book.
That's your book too. I like the promo.
Thank you. Just because I'm reading a book, does that mean that it's true?
A book. It's the Bible. 2 different.
No, that's
still
a
a
book.
book.
You don't know what a book is?
Hey,
It's a book.
He said just because I'm reading a book doesn't mean it's true. Say that's a book. This is the Bible. What the God dang it, man. Got to be more careful. Isn't the Bible a book? Don't they call it the good book? What the hell is wrong with Dwayne, y'all? You know what I'm saying? What's wrong with Dwayne, y'all? It's a different world for Dwayne. Y'all didn't even catch that.
You didn't know that? That's actually a book. What do you think that is? It's not a time machine. It's a book. So why do you think that flipping through a book that you probably don't fully comprehend
He don't.
means that you're speaking the truth?
So he said, Jesus said to them, Thomas, because thou hast seen me.
No, no, no.
thou hast
Answer my
believed.
question. I'm saying,
Blessed
why
are
do
they
you
that have
think
not
that
seen,
reading
yet
from
have
your
believed.
book, you're reading from the white man's book? Why do you think that the white man's book is the truth?
So how did you learn? You have to learn from a white man to be educated.
No, no, I'm talking
You learn from a
about your
white
book.
system.
I'm talking about your book.
I'm no,
talking
no,
about
I'm- I
your
know, I
white
get what
man's
you're
book.
saying.
Is that the King
Yo, you
James
called it,
version
huh?
book?
Yes, that's the King James version.
Is King James a
Hey, you called it, huh, Gotti? That's what's up, my man. You caught the pun.
white man? A European?
Probably.
Yes.
God
Why is there a
used-
version? Why is there a version? I thought God only has one truth. Why is there a version?
Why is there a version?
Yes, why is
I
there a
believe it's a
version?
version for people in which we learn English to understand, to read, because we didn't understand Hebrew. We didn't know how to read Hebrew. If we
Okay.
did.
So if the white
I think
man enslaved your ancestors and told them that they were the people of Canaan, or they were the people of Ham, or they were accursed people who were meant to be enslaved, and they used the Bible to justify enslavement, how do you know that?
That's what get me too. They try to convince us that it's a curse to be black. Though this ham curse and all this, it's a curse to be. Listen, my black is beautiful. I wouldn't ever want to be nothing else. I ain't cursed. You know what I'm saying? This is abundance. I like this. This right here. Man, this is indigenous. It's magical. I love it.
You're getting a Bible that's accurate from the white man who has a pretty checkered history.
Right. Uh-oh, somebody said it. Gotti, I should know it was you. Gotti just said it when we were already here watching them come over here on these boats. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to tell you. But yet they call themselves American and we got to be African American. We was here watching y'all pull up. That makes us American and make y'all the damn visitors. Y'all are the biggest group of illegal immigrants known to this country and y'all busy trying to deport everybody else but your damn self. Come on now. Come on now. Come on now.
We are all the way live up in here, pimping. All I'm saying is it's the truth versus the lie. The lie versus the truth. That's all I'm saying.
Hey, Mr. Paramedic, what's good? Mr. Paramedic, what's good, Mr. Paramedic?
Because you could say that about pretty
Let's
much
remember to hit that like button, especially if
We're
you're a
not talking about everything.
moderator.
I'm talking about the
No,
white
but
man
I'm just
whose
saying,
Bible
like,
you're
I'm just
reading.
saying,
If
like,
you're a moderator, I definitely expect you to hit that button. That should be an automatic like. You know what I'm saying? Y'all help manage the channel. You know what I'm saying? So I do expect my moderators to hit that like button because y'all in here working, man. Y'all in here kicking people. Hey, we got optics in the house. You know what I'm saying? It sounds just like him. Hey, that's my man, man. That's my man. I love me some Cat Williams.
you can say that, but it's like, you know, just by me reading, like I said, only thing I can say, hey, I read the scriptures for myself, and I read it daily.
Yeah, but it came from a man. It's literally called the King James Version, which comes from a white man in the United Kingdom, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, so
You're right,
that's
Gotti.
not God. So what I'm asking you is your book that you said is from God literally comes from a white man in the United Kingdom. And I'm asking you, how is it that you believe it?
I got a question too. Now, where else can y'all go and sign just one part of your first name and it's legal? It's okay. Everybody's going to believe it. I had to put my first and last name on my license, Social Security, birth certificate, when I signed for my tag, when I bought my truck, when I signed my lease. They wanted first and last name to prove who I was. How we just believe Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John and all them? They ain't got no last name. They ain't got no last name. They ain't got no last name. I'm just saying. It's hard to believe. They call it an account. You know what I'm saying? They call it an account. Nowadays, we call it an affidavit. Come on, man. Come on. Right, a contract too. You know what I'm saying? Some of y'all get EBT. Y'all know y'all wouldn't have them food stamps. You can put your last name on them applications for it. Come on, now. They ain't just believe you with your first name. You could be anybody.
Believe it, instead of saying well, this is a version, so why are there versions? And more importantly, can I trust this version? Why does it exist? What existed before it? Should I be
Exactly.
reading this version or a different version?
Bro, I was taught to read the King James version.
Yeah, you were taught, exactly. You were taught by slaves how to be a slave, because that's all a slave can teach you is how to be a slave. They can't teach you anything else. That's why today you're a slave. And the problem is that you have a blindness as to what you are. And I cannot force open your eyes. I cannot.
Okay.
You hate.
See, that's why we need to be the Django's. You got to get off the plantation. You got to get off the plantation, man. You got to get off the plantation. You got to get off the Democratic plantation too. Go to the independent plantation. Be an independent. Get off that Democratic plantation, man. Independent. Call it how you see it. Same way you calling it down to this religion. Got to get off the plantation. Black folks, if we ever gonna do better, man, y'all better start waking the hell up, man. How y'all gonna be around here disproving white supremacy, but you in love with a white man's religion that they introduce you to and punish the hell out of your ancestors, mistreated women, mistreated children, lied to you. Lied to you. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. It don't make no sense.
That what you are.
So can you please tell me what am I? Can you please?
You're a slave. I just told you.
Black Christians are easy targets for oppression. They are easy targets for tokenism. They are just too easy. This is 3.14. Y'all remember that in math class? It's pi. It's too sweet. It's too sweet. It's too easy to manipulate and manipulate a lost black soul, bro. This man look pitiful and sound pitiful.
You are a slave.
So,
You're a slave. What do you mean? What are you? I just told you are a slave of your own making. You're a proud slave of your own making.
Why, yes, you are. Jesus
Just
would be
imagine
proud
how
of you.
sad it is to read something that you believe is so important. You don't even know who King James.
Thank you. Thank you. Is it Lepo Pain? Thank you. I mean, I don't get on here to lie. I'm just not afraid to speak. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. That's why they keep hanging us. You got truck drivers coming up missing. You got people being hung and lynched in HBCUs. You got black people being unalived by police. And look, listen, man. You know why I don't like Ben Crump? Because Ben Crump know this stuff too. Ben Crump wants y'all to be forgiven. Every time they do something to us, Ben Crump wouldn't make $1 if it weren't for a black person losing their life to someone non-black. He wouldn't give a damn. Who would even know his name? Everybody capitalized off of black. Whatever we touch, whatever we wear, whatever we say, whatever we do, we turn it to gold. We are trendsetters. We turn it to gold. This world is nothing without us. But if you really want to be something, you got to drop that damn religion, man. If half of y'all believed in yourselves and believed in each other the way y'all believe in that damn lying-ass Bible, man, we'd be unstoppable, man. Okay. See, Calvin Hilltop says, I'm a truck driver, and I definitely know about the sundown areas. But these are Christians, though. Half of the people in these sundown towns, they love Jesus. They love Jesus. Just like the KKK, they love Jesus. Come on, man.
James is, do you?
Yo,
no, I don't.
Exactly.
our government love Jesus. And look all the evil they do. Gonna put on money in God we trust. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Come on, man.
I heard there's a devil version. You know, I hear things. I never really looked into it myself.
You don't trust yourself or another black person enough to say, damn, I don't know King James. I don't even know anything about King James. I can only imagine that he created a version because maybe he had some specific things he wanted in his version. I'd be better off believing in this nigga right here or believing in myself. It'd be better off.
I really feel like we didn't. The white man
bloodshed.
didn't give us the word. The white man didn't give us.
All right. Gotti says, hey, Calvin, they coming after the truck drivers. Make sure you stay out of the way. Real talk, man. Real talk. Return it to, but don't benefit from it. It was ran out of a sundown city in Logan, West Virginia. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. See, y'all know the truth, man. Let's get the likes up, please. We should be somewhere between 55 and 60 likes right now. You know what I mean? We should be somewhere between 55 and 60 likes right now, y'all. I'm doing the work. Y'all doing the work. Come on, everybody. You know what I'm saying? Come on, everybody.
The Bible.
You're literally holding the word that was created by a white
I get
man,
what you. No, I
and
get
it's
what
in a
you're
white
saying.
person's
But it didn't
language.
start. But it started. If people, Bible started in Africa, right?
Why people always
That's
say
black
that?
people.
No, you're making up things.
Oh
you're,
my
you're making up
God.
things
So
because
Egypt
you're
is
holding
not,
a
Egypt is
Bible.
not it. No, I'm just saying.
You're holding a
It
Bible.
started off as Aramaic and Hebrew language.
What?
And then they
Aramaic,
translated Aramaic. Okay, thank you. And
Aramaic
then
and Hebrew. Okay, are those
But listen. Marquette need to step into that man's screen, and he need to just cross the head with his Bible as hard as knock some sense into Dwayne, y'all. God dog, man. God dog.
African languages? Are those African languages?
No, they're not.
No, they're not. More importantly, you're not reading Aramaic and Hebrew. You're reading the King James Version.
Exactly.
So you should ask yourself, why do you strain so hard to make excuses and lies to justify your fantasies instead of doing the manly, intelligent thing of facing reality? And that's why at the beginning I stated that there are three things that are always true of religion.
All right, who's hateful? Crack the Sky 818, who's hateful? All right, God, it says, good, Calvin, I'm riding with you. You know what I'm saying? That's what's up, man. Got to be your brother's keeper. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Crack the Sky, who's hateful?
People, number one, you're a liar. Number two, you don't have emotional intelligence or development. You're mentally weak. And then number three, you're mentally ill. What do I mean? It's like you're hearing voices like schizophrenic people. You say, Jesus told me this or God led me to that. But really, that's you doing that.
Exactly.
You're lying.
Exactly.
And
I can't stand people that God told me to tell you right now. God ain't told you shit. Jesus ain't told you shit. You just think somebody gonna believe you if you say that. Go to court and tell that judge that the devil made you do it, and see if that judge sentences you or the devil. You know what I mean? People hide behind that too. Oh, God told me. Jesus said that. Jesus ain't said shit. Jesus ain't said shit. You know what I'm saying?
You don't have a spirit. You don't have a spirit that talks you to.
Just think about if prostitutes believed in Santa Claus. Didn't Santa tell you ho, ho, ho? And they still don't believe they are ho, ho, ho. But everybody defending this right here. Jesus ain't told you
I have a spirit that talks to me, sir.
Well, not a spirit.
No, sir, I do not.
So you just got up and
Exactly,
did it.
Mr.
No
Paramedic.
vision came to you. You never.
Mr. Paramedic says the KJV was created to center power in the Catholic Church behind the monarchy. Yes. And I'm gonna just call you Fed. You know what I'm saying? Fed, you're right. He is the devil. You're right. And he's also a Christian. Wasn't he calling for all the Christian evangelicals to come out and vote? And he said they would never have to vote again? Yeah, you're right. He is the devil.
You gave yourself a vision.
Yes, I've given myself a vision. Yes.
So
I'm guided by inner goodness. Yes. But do I hear a spirit? Do I hear Jesus or God or anything fictional? Santa Claus, the Tooth Fairy, Barney, a Power Ranger, anyone?
Hey, man, we still sitting at 52 likes, man. You mean to tell me we can't get up to 55 likes? So there's not 3 people in here that can hit the like button. Honestly. Especially if you're a moderator. If your name is in blue, that should be an automatic like. You know what I mean? That should be an automatic like. Come on, moderators. Come on, moderators. 55. We need 55 likes.
Telling me what to do? No, sir.
So
Because I would be mentally
if
ill.
you don't believe in God, that's why I want to know who you. So do you believe in a God? That's why
You seem to have more questions than answers.
Yeah, I do. I mean, I have questions. Yeah, I just want to get to know.
And I think that if you actually had a book of unadulterated truth in your hand, and I'd actually put this book up against yours because I know mine is the truth. I know for sure every word in here is actually the truth, and it's verifiable. I'd put my book up against yours. Oh, it's a masterwork, and it's actually true, which is nice. So
this is true. This is true.
And here's actually the truth, and it's verifiable. I'd put my book up against yours. Oh, it's a masterwork, and it's actually true, which is nice. So
This is true. This is true. This is the truth.
is it? Is it though?
Yeah, it's the truth.
Okay, let me ask you about your
Bless
book.
his heart.
Like Solomon has 700 wives. That's true, but that's
If you
not
don't-
the truth.
Yes, it also said that human beings are supposed to die around what age? 120, is it?
No, it says 70.
No.
700 wives.
And I'd actually put this book up against yours because I know mine is the truth. I know for sure every word in here is actually the truth, and it's verifiable. I'd put my book up against yours. Oh, it's a masterwork, and it's actually true, which is nice. So
This is true. This is true. This is the truth.
is it? Is it though?
Yeah, it's the truth.
Okay, let me ask you about your book.
Like Solomon has 700 wives. That's true, but that's
If you
not
don't-
the truth.
Yes, it also says
Hey, come on, man. 700 wives. 700 wives, but that's a lot of Viagra, boy. God dang. That ain't so that what happened to thou shalt not, you know what I'm saying, commit adultery? 700 wives. What happened to thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's wife? Because he had to go get his neighbor's wife too. You know what I'm saying? Golly, man. That is crazy. Hey, Calvin, you know I ain't gonna let that comment ride. Calvin Hilltop said Dwayne looked like the first meatloaf he ever made. Okay. All right. Crack the sky. If God has not glorified his own name, you would not be speaking of him right now. I pray the Lord continue to. Don't pray for me. Listen. That guy you praying to, don't mention my name when you pray to him. Hell no, I've been doing good. I've been doing good. Hell no. No, I broke them chains and broke the yoke a long time ago. Don't do that. No need to pray for me. Keep your prayers to yourself. You talk to your own dead man on your behalf. All right? I don't believe in Dr. Seuss. I don't believe in none of that stuff. Don't know. You say that. You can say that. Hell no, you ain't got to pray for me. If I ain't asked you, don't do it. Hell no. Hell no to the no.
also said that human beings are supposed to die around what age?
Thank you, Gotti.
120, is it?
No, it says 70.
No,
It definitely went down about 7. It definitely went down to 7.
Interesting. Well, then why is my grandmother alive if she's older than 70?
That's good. Hey, God, hey, that is wonderful. I want to make it past 70.
But I thought you said people are supposed to die at 70 according to the book.
That they're long. Yes, it got cut down to 70. It got cut
Then
down.
how's my grandmother still alive?
Live longer, huh?
How's my grandmother still alive if your book says that people are supposed to only live to 70?
By the grace of God. By the grace of God.
But you said in God's book people are not supposed to.
You know what else get me about Christians? When something good happens, it was the Lord's will. I mean, when something bad happens, it was the Lord's will. When something good happens, they be like, ain't God good? Won't he do it? But when you tell them God done unalived all these people in the Bible, they be like, God dang, come on, man. Come on, man.
To live
No,
past
I didn't
70.
say by I said you said that they're supposed to live to 120. And I said it got cut down to 70.
No, I asked you. I didn't state. I mean, this is
Right.
your book. I'm just making inquiries.
Hey, you know what? You just became a moderator for that. Tell him, bro, pray for your damn self. Exactly. Don't pray for me. Hell no, I broke them chains a long time ago. Don't pray for me. Pray for your damn self. You could stay in them chains. You know what I'm saying? You could stay in them chains. I wouldn't be here speaking right now. How you know? You can't confirm that. Who done died and came back? You know what I'm saying?
I love that you know this book. Because God gonna grab a hold of you. Be a good soldier for God.
No, sir.
Exactly. They be like, Satan, get behind me, you the devil. Or they be like, Calvin say right here, they be like, the devil is busy, or nah, he on his job. You know what I'm saying? There you go, Gotti. Don't help me, help the bell. For real.
No, sir. No, sir. I'm a soldier of the truth. That's why I'm here
What's your truth?
to dispel. I'm here to dispel the falsehood that you're putting forward.
In this book, man.
No,
My truth is good weed is great and that the Bible is a lie. I mean, that's just my truth. You know what I'm saying? That's my truth. Cannabis is great, marijuana is great, and the Bible is a lie. That's just my truth.
book is very twisted. In fact, there's a story in that book.
Listen, I would even go as far as saying marijuana has helped me out much better than your Jesus has. When I'm in pain and I just twist one up, it's like Cat Williams say, it's just got some effects.
And if you just happen to set it on fire, it's got some effects. Hungry, happy, sleepy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that done help me better than y'all Jesus. You
Let
know
me
what
make
I'm
you know
saying?
this one, wherein a man who I believe is favored by God has 2 daughters. Rough.
Lots.
Yes. And then what happens?
He gave them. Then he tried to give them to the men, like take them, because they didn't want to. Because the men was trying to fuck the other men. Was it something like that?
That did occur, but there was a situation wherein a
Exactly.
man's daughter got him drunk.
And that's what I want this platform to always be. And that's why I pick certain people as my moderators. You know what I'm saying? That's why I pick certain people as my moderators. Gotti just said we dropped so much jewels in here to free their minds. We have. You know what I'm saying? We have saved my life. Yes, it has. It saved me from being depressed. I was so depressed one time, I thought I was gonna take my own life. Then I just rolled something up and I just happened to set it on fire, and then I forgot what I was depressed about in the first place. It saved my life. It saved my life. For real, it saved my life. Oh boy. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Yeah,
And
they
they
fuck.
slept with him.
I mean, but you know,
Do you know that story?
but that's the.
Mr. Paramedic say I'm effing weak. It brought me out of depression, dog. Look at me. I'm laughing now. I'm no longer depressed. Hey, y'all can come back with the Timu Snoop thing, right? Hey, that was classic, man. Hey, man, why we not 55 likes yet, man? God, dog, this is like waiting on a Christian to admit the truth. I can't get 3 more likes. God, dog, y'all Christians so hateful, y'all can't hit the like button 3 times. Huh? Y'all don't at least like my glasses? God dang, man. Y'all harsh up in here, man.
I'm asking you. You do know that story, right?
And that's the beauty of the Bible, bro. We're all corrupt people. Like we have a flesh that we feed.
Do you recall in that story God condemning the act of those girls getting their father drunk and then having intercourse with?
And that's what get me too. Y'all don't realize when they tell you, oh, it's the flesh, you're speaking in the flesh. That's what they want you to think. They hated our flesh. They hated our dark skin. So to hear them, for them to hear you denouncing your own flesh and giving in to their religion, oh, they love that. Boy, it's a white man somewhere waiting to slap you on your ass, Dwayne. He happy. Now, football players make a good play. They slap their teammate on that. Boy, they gonna slap Dwayne all on the ass when they see Dwayne. You know what I'm saying? Next time Dwayne go to Walmart, all them white people gonna come out slapping him on the ass. Good job, boy. Good job, boy. You denouncing your black. Good job, boy. You know what I'm saying? Oh, it's the flesh. It's the flesh. Man, they wanted you to denounce your flesh. They taught you to hate. They hated your skin color. They want you to hate your skin color. They told you your skin was a curse. Come on, man. Come on, man. Matter of fact, when y'all see Dwayne, y'all slap Dwayne too. Just in the head. Knock some sense into him. God dog, Dwayne. God dog. And we still ain't got no 3 likes yet. We still ain't got no 3 likes yet. Come on, people. Come on. Don't worry, I'll wait. Is that what I got to do? Don't worry, I'll wait. 3 likes, man. 3 likes, man. 3 likes, man. Golly. 3 likes, man. A brother can't get 3 likes. Huh? A brother can't get 3 likes. 3 likes, man. In the name of Jesus, 3 likes. Hey, overhand right to Dwayne. You know what I'm saying? Overhand right. Oh, we taking away likes. Oh, we taking away likes. Goodness gracious. Now y'all taking away the likes? A brother can't get 3 more likes. Y'all taking the likes rather than giving the likes? Wipe your feet on my welcome mat, man. I just mopped my flow, you know what I'm saying? As you come into my house, wipe your feet on my welcome mat. Hit that like button. 3 more people. 3 more people uppercut to uppercut to the ear for Dwayne. Heck yeah. Need to. Blasphemy. Right? Come on, man. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
With them, do you recall God condemning that?
No, I don't.
You
'Cause
don't. Do you,
I
is your father in your life?
No, not anymore. He passed a couple years ago.
He passed. Okay. Let's say he was alive. You're
You
19.
know what? As soon as I find out who took that light back, y'all better hope we don't find out. Oh, it's back now. Why y'all playing with me? If you gonna take the like away now, I'm gonna have you booted out of here. Whoever playing. But now let me find out who taking likes. It's hard just to get likes, and now you wanna be an Indian giver. Look. Now you wanna be. You ain't believe me when I told you was Indian. Now you being an Indian giver. Come on, make up your mind, people. For real.
18-year-old sister. She sleeps with your father.
That's wicked.
Is it?
That's wicked as hell.
No, because I read the Bible and there's no condemnation of that act. What was the punishment that God put upon those women for that act?
I
What was the
really
punishment?
don't know. I don't know.
But you said you know that book. You told me that you know that book. That's your book. You're the Christian.
Right.
So what was the punishment?
Come on,
I
slave.
don't know. You said it wasn't no punishment.
Well, you're the Christian. I'm just some nigga, right?
Right. I mean, yeah, you are.
He agreed. Hey,
What was the punishment?
he been denouncing his black the whole time, but he just called Marquette the N-word. Like, he agreed with Marquette. Now, he ain't know nothing else, but he knew that. Spoken like a true colonizer. Don't he sound like Steven on Django, y'all? God dang. He's a good house nigga. Golly, Dwayne. Golly. This is Steven on Django to the 10th power right here, boy. This is Jesse Lee Peterson right here, boy.
Let's see. I don't know.
I'm gonna play it again.
You said it wasn't no punishment.
Well, you're the Christian. I'm just some nigga, right?
Right. I mean, yeah, you are.
What was the punishment?
Oh, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on,
Emergency
man.
alert.
Come on, man. Come on, man. Oh, man. Listen. Boy. People lost in the sauce for real, boy. God dang.
I don't know. I never even thought about that. Looking into that story that deep. I never thought about that. That's really.
But it's the word of God. I would think that you try to look into all of it.
Right, he was happy as hell, wasn't he? He was happy to get that off. Yeah,
like
you
I said,
are.
I just came back to it, so I'm still, still.
That boy, he making the slave masters proud, boy. They waiting on Jesus to return when Christ lives in the individual. They do say the body is the temple. Let's go. What church did Jesus go to anyways? Huh? And why pastors collect money when Jesus went in the synagogue and overturned all that stuff when he saw that they was being taxed? Well, why?
Getting fed to it.
Interesting.
Like
Let me ask you a question.
A lot recently.
Would you ever marry a woman who's a working girl, like she sells her body to make her money?
No.
You wouldn't do that.
Why no? For it is written, you cannot turn a hoe into a housewife. Let's see what Dwayne say. You know what I'm saying? Let's see what Dwayne say. All right.
Interesting. Hosea is ordered to marry Gomer, a wife of whoredom, to symbolize Israel's unfaithfulness. Why would God ask someone to marry a woman who sells her body?
Y'all.
Do you believe in talking animals like Dr. Doolittle?
Fucking no.
Interesting. Numbers 22, verse 20.
Did he just say he didn't believe in talking animals like Dr. Doolittle? Did Dwayne just say F no? Didn't Genesis start out with the serpent talking? Somebody need to hit Dwayne really hard. Hey, so Calvin, you still got your gloves ready, man? And you said you were sliding your gloves on for Dwayne, right? Dwayne is a boy, God, dog, boy. God.
21 through 35. A donkey sees an angel before Balaam does and verbally rebukes him. The donkey It's talking.
You can't believe that, but God is so wonderful. We do
Interesting.
wonderful.
He said, I can't believe that, but God is so wonderful. I can't believe that, but God is so wonderful. Man, off with his head. God damn. Hey, man. Who brother is this, man? Who brother is this? If this brother is raising children, I feel so bad for his boy. Listen, y'all better stay out of the way.
We do
Man,
wonders.
Huh.
oh my Lord.
Okay.
So there was a punishment for it was Lot's wife, not his daughters. It was turned into a pillar of salt because she
Yeah.
disobeyed God.
And
Right.
that's one of the few stories that made sense,
Exactly.
right?
Right. There's
Yeah.
a lot of stories that make sense.
You're right about that, Lepo Pain. You're right about that.
No. There's a lot that don't make sense, unfortunately. There's a
Like,
lot
even,
where there's. I got a ton of them.
They're all in the Bible.
What about Alicia,
I don't
which
know
would
about
be
these. Well, I don't know.
Second Kings chapter 2, verse 23 through 25.
Elisha.
Two bears maul 42 youth after Elisha curses them for mocking his baldness.
Elisha.
Elisha, maybe? Is it Elisha or Elijah?
Elisha.
It's Elijah.
It's
Or is it
Elisha?
Elijah's? Is it Elijah's? Because it's how you spell it.
Elisha's?
It's how you spell ELISHL. Yeah. But then it's another one in the Bible.
Elijah.
I don't know.
Elijah's.
So two bears eat 42 children? I don't know. Does that sound right to you?
No, it don't.
Like kids having their lives taken?
Let's cover 10 pro
You know what
tips
I'm
for
saying?
working with.
Listen, I'm gonna let y'all go ahead and get some much needed sleep. You know what I mean? I went to the dentist yesterday, so I had to sleep that thing off, y'all. Y'all see my mouth still swollen. Trust me, you don't want a root canal, and you don't want to get a crown on top of that. I sat in that chair forever, man. Listen, but we gonna go ahead and end it here, man. I appreciate everybody for coming in, man. I'm gonna try to run this back, man, in a few hours. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna be up doing some more research, some more studying, some more reading and everything. But I've enjoyed everybody. You know what I mean? I expect to see everyone back, especially my moderators. I definitely enjoy kicking it with y'all moderators, man. Y'all are dope, boy. I got top flight security. Y'all are the coolest people, man. For real. I definitely like coming on with moderators like you guys. You know what I'm saying? Because, boy, y'all be bringing it, man. Y'all be bringing it. You know what I mean? So I expect to see everybody back, man. You know, and if you are a moderator, please subscribe to the channel. Tell your friends and family about the channel. Bring them as well, you know. And you turn your notification bell on all so that you get, you know what I'm saying, notifications whenever we doing work on the platform. So that y'all can come put that work in too. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can put that work in too. I'm gonna go break the books out on the next live. Hey, I know you are, Gotti. I know you are. You know what I'm saying? And it's like this every time we go live, man. It's like this every time we go live, and this is how I would like to keep it. You know what I mean? This is how I would like to keep it, cause this is what's up, man. It's a lot of knowledge that's been put out here tonight. You know what I mean? So salute, much love, and shout out to everybody. You know what I'm saying? May everybody be prosperous. May everybody continue to wake up and shake up the foundation of white supremacy and all these lies. Know that we are gods. Know that we are not African Americans. Stop calling each other the N word, all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Know who we are, man. Know who you are. Let's do the work, y'all. Let's do the work. All right? Y'all know what to do, man. Get your one-on-one. Get your one-on-one. Get your one-on-one with the real higher power, man. Even the ancestors, man, that paved the way. You know what I'm saying? And remember, nothing lives without the sun, the S-U-N, not the S-O-N, y'all. That's where they changed it at, too. You know what I'm saying? Y'all stay prayed up, stay blessed up, stay meditated up, stay protected, stay real, stay conscious, stay uncut. Be inspired. Be great. Be you. You so damn great. Why would you want to be anyone or anything else? Be you. That's why you're you. Because you're that damn great. Love y'all, man. Ashe.